period. Back at again for another live stream reading. Today we are going to be doing your career spread. So lock in, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Come into the room, come into the room, come into the room, and welcome to your reading. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new or OGs coming back. Make sure you show love on the channel. All right, you guys? So lock in, like the video, hype the video, subscribe. Happy birthday to my Virgo gang baddies and zaddies up in the building. Happy birthday. We be vibing. Period. Happy birthday, Virgos. Thank you so much for tuning in, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And yeah, girl, yeah, guy, let's get started with your readings. Okay, I ain't finna hold you today. I'm gonna try and keep them short, sweet, to the point, because you know I'm a yapper. All right, but lock in, you guys. I see a few of you in the chat. I know y'all been waiting for me to do more career readings, so here they are back to back. We have 2 this week, so I have 1 today and on Thursday. Also, we have the Otter Spirit bracelets. Like I said, that full moon eclipse is coming up, and it is eclipse season. So if you want to get your bracelets by Otter Spirit, definitely get the full bloom pack. These are 3-pack bracelet kit. We have the links and the codes in the description box below, as well as pinned to the comments of each and every one of my videos. You guys need to look this one up. This one is tea. I've been wearing this one and I felt way much better about communication styles, and I felt very much like I was calling in a lot of like downloads, okay? So if you're looking to get locked in with spirit, or you're looking to be more clear about what you're thinking and feeling and you want to articulate it well, this little 3-pack bracelet, read what each crystal means and get yourself at least one of these or all 3. Period. Some of my OGs just went and clicked on the links and got them themselves. And for others of you, you're thinking about getting it. So I highly suggest you get them. I don't know if they sell out easily. I don't know any of the information, but this is my favorite 3-pack crystal duo. So lock in if you guys are into crystals. If you aren't, it's okay. But the links and also the codes for your discount is in the description box below for Otter Spirit. Okay, so lock into that, you guys. Ever since I've been wearing these for the last, I think 2 weeks, I've been feeling like way better about my communication. So I really do feel like the bracelets are helping during this planetary shift. But I mean, maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I definitely feel better. I would say this is my favorite one, honestly. I know I'd be like, yo, Otter Spirit, and get it. But this one, these 3 have been working for me really, really well. So if you guys want to try it out, get yourself a bracelet or the 3-pack. But like I said, otterspirit.com. The link is in the description box below, as well as pinned to the comments, okay? With that said, also I want to plug in my roses. They holding on strong, period. And you know I always plug these in for the love readings, but I'll plug them in again for the career reading, you guys, so that way you can buy yourself flowers or someone else. We still have the codes to that, and my roses, they're definitely lasting very long. They still smell really good too. So like the video, hype the video, subscribe, click on the links, get the codes, etc., etc., the goodies for the gang. Come into the room. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Let's get started with my Virgos. All right. Thank you, God, Source, Creator, angels, and ancestors, for everything that you do for me in the collective on a daily, out of love, the sustenance, the abundance, the peace, the harmony, the grace, the balance, the protection. For we are nothing without our everything with you. At this time, I ask that you cleanse my space, my mind, body, soul, and spirit of any low vibrational energies or entities that do not belong here. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational is commanded to leave out by my higher forces of the highest white light. Ashe, and so it is. Thank you, God, Source, Creator, angels, and ancestors, for all that you do for us on a daily. Please allow me to connect to the messages deemed worthy come in from Aries all the way through Pisces signs for their career reading and what's going on with their money. This is everything that they need to know about their money, so let's have that come through. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe, for all that you do for us on a daily. For we're nothing without our we're everything with you. So glory be to the Most High, to the Most High. Forever and ever, never. Ashe, and so it is. So we locked in, you guys. Let's get it. All right, we're going to start off with Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgo. Again, happy another year around the sun. Dun-dun-dun. Let's get your Virgo message. I'm definitely going to use that Oracle deck I was using last time. I really like how we were channeling these messages in the career and money card. So I'm definitely going to use this one again. And then I want to use this Spirit Animal Oracle card deck because I've been using this one for the OGs. If you're not a member of the channel, you should definitely become a member. I just dropped another car series video. It's episode 4 since I've been dropping them. I only drop them when I get like downloads. So it's not all the time, but definitely become a member to unlock those videos if you just want to unlock it for the one time to watch it. I highly suggest that because there was a lot in there, career, finances, and things like that related. So if you're looking to the tabs, the video tabs on my YouTube, you can find the car series videos if you're interested in extra readings for you other than these live stream all zodiac sign reads. All right, so let's get into your career messages. I'm using the Spirit Animal Oracle. This is the one I used in the car series video recently. We were channeling dragonfly energy in that one, if I remember last. And we were also channeling Junebug energy. And we were also channeling rats. So, yeah, I know, right? Rats. So go check it out if you are interested, all right, in becoming a member of the channel. All right, so with that said, wow. First card out for Virgos. We got book, paperwork, contracts, new things being signed. So everything you need to know about your money, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It looks like you're learning as you go. Whether you are pouring yourself into your own endeavors or pouring yourself into a workplace, it seems like you are learning as you go here. Something about people around you or yourself, your endeavors or your environment. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of like, I'm picking up on information type energy. Yes, it's Virgo season. Hey, Lip Lip Girl. Bria's in the chat. Cajun Woman, Spicy Cajun Woman is in the chat. Hey, the Bay. Archuleta's back. Hey, Sash. And of course, my in-betweens. Yadi, David the Gemini, La Unique's in the chat. Exo Riri. Hey. Pedro's in the chat. Petra's in the chat. Everybody's here, period. Oh, you guys, we still got 50% off all readings. So if you're looking to book your reading, the slots haven't sold out yet. So, I mean, they're really low, but they haven't sold out yet. So if you guys were worried, okay, there's still availability for those readings, all right, if you'd like to book, but you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just half off. So definitely take advantage of the 50% off sale. All right, let's get it. Let's see what Spirit has for us from the Spirit Animal Oracle for Virgos. The snake. Wow. We have here transformation. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Changes in the wind. You are at the center of it all as a catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. So Spirit is saying here, you're learning a lot about yourself when it comes to career and finances and what you really want. It could be your wish fulfillment. It could be your talent, skills, and abilities. There's something that you're learning about yourself and that it seems like you're believing in yourself or trusting your intuition to know, hey, I need this information, or hey, this information is good for me to transform. I need to tap into it or pour into it. So it looks like you are... For some of you, you are realizing that, hey, something with my career and finances needs to shift environmentally. So for some of you, you might be growing out of a workplace situation or a position. You might be growing out of a workplace environment. For some of you, I would definitely say this could be, if you work for yourself, you're growing out of maybe a way that you were doing something. Maybe you want to sell something different, or you want to do it differently than what you have been. So it's like going back to the drawing board, but not really starting from scratch, just making small adjustments so that they work better for you. My throat chakra, I need this water because it's acting up. And that could be a message for you. Maybe it's hard for you to speak up, to go towards your abundance. You may have to let go of something in order to have something. Buffalo card is here saying abundance. It says abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifestation power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are literally transforming from one thing to another. And for some of you, you're in the midst of this because we are in the eclipse season. But for others of you, you are already past this. So on your timeline, you're closer to this abundance, whereas others are still transforming to get to the abundance. But either way, you know this. This is like prophecy or intuition, or like, this is you knowing, like, this is what it is. Like, Yeah, this is you knowing for sure, like, this is what it is. This is what I need to do. This is what needs to happen next. In order for me to have this contract with money, career, or within myself, my belief system, and have the confidence to attract whatever it is I need to attract, whether it's a opportunity or some more money or whatever the case, this is what I need to do. I'm going to do this to get here or to go there or to experience more abundance. So I feel like you guys aren't new to this. You true to this. Like, I feel like you guys have done this before in other areas of your life. So this almost feels like deja vu, but just with something else. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have here mature man. So I do feel like there's an employer here that you may feel like is toxic. And you might want to have a private conversation with this person about how you want to level up or move up, or for some of you, you live with this person. Family room card is giving me like you might live with this person. They could be a family member or a lover or like a roommate or a friend. But somebody who you live with could be a little bit toxic here. We have someone who maybe comes off mature but is sick physically or mentally, or just toxic in some way, shape, or form. Communication style could be toxic. In a workplace or in a living situation. That's what's coming out here with this masculine energy. It could be a masculine in gender, or it's just a person with a lot of masculine energy. Could be ego, pride, narcissism, or stubbornness here from this person. Anyways, it seems like you're growing out of whatever this is, and you need to go towards your abundance. That's like affecting your abundance or blocking you from seeing things clearly. So you're learning as you go. You see what I'm saying? It's interesting because I was just talking about this with one of my members, that like, depending on who you're around, sometimes spirit can't bless you with your abundance, or your abundance can't fully flow because something's blocking it energetically, or it can't come through towards you at all because there's someone's energy blocking it. You could be learning that, and that's what you're trying to do, is follow that intuition. You might not have all the receipts, but your intuition is probably telling you like, hey, we need to follow this feeling more than just having a proof in the pudding. Because at the end of the day, something about your environment here is toxic to you, and you're needing to step up and put yourself in a leadership position, or put yourself in the authority of like, I'm in control of my life. I'm going in this direction. I'm going to do this next, so in order to have your abundance. But you might have to tell somebody else who thinks they have that position or power over you that, you know, you're not in alignment to them, or whatever the case. So throat chakra energy, because my throat chakra was scratchy trying to tell you this, and I had to take a sip of my water. Maybe that's a sign to drink more water, because water holds energy. You could be getting downloads through like drinking more water. You're getting downloads for just in time for this full moon eclipse. Because the full moon eclipse, well, partial eclipse, is definitely showing you what's changing, or what needs to change, or make an adjustment or shift that you could have been letting slide or ignore, or not really wanting to pay attention to. Maybe you turned the other eye, a blind eye to, but you need to see it clearly and make a decision. Yeah, period. So what's the blockage with money that Virgo is about to get over in a moment, as soon as they transform out of this setback? Now, if you're not in a setback and you know you're in your flow of abundance, then this is congratulating you for getting out of whatever it is that was setting you back, an environment or a living situation. But or a workplace environment or something like that. But if you are in the transformation stage of still picking up information and trying to figure out what you should do next, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to make this decision within a week or two of the energy of the eclipse and this full moon energy we're in. I feel like something is coming to light. It's like as soon as you let this go, or as soon as you grow out of that or move on from that, your abundance starts to flow abundantly. You might have been noticing that your abundance kind of dropped a little. Like you feeling abundant, or you're maybe it's your energy that dropped, or like maybe it's that your money started getting low, or maybe it's that, I don't know, you notice like something about your abundance stopped abundancing, or it started getting energetically like delayed or blocked or slowed down. Like I feel like you don't see growth as much as you used to, and it's because you're in an environment or you're around a person that's blocking the flow of that energy that you may or may not know that is blocking the flow of that energy. Because like I said, this person may come off a certain way, but they're really struggling internally. Could be projecting onto you if that's the case. And maybe that's why it's going slow. Period, Archuleta. What's slowing down this, like, what is it? What is Virgo going through with their money? Because of this transformation that's happening? Now, for some of you, it's just you. And you need to transform. It's you making your own decision, but you might be scared, nervous because of the unknown up ahead. You know you gotta do this, but you're like, I don't know. Like, you don't want to do it. I don't know. Your me time is being siphoned, so to speak. So time for yourself, self-care, self-love could be taken away from you right now. The chance to travel or literally go on vacation could be something that's being blocked right now. But I'm getting like me time self-care the most, like mentally, emotionally, and physical self-care, like could be being siphoned from you because you're in a toxic workplace environment, or you work for a toxic employer, or that you work for yourself and you have a schedule that is so busy that you don't have time for yourself. So you might be trying to save everybody or do everything, and like you're putting yourself and your own needs on the back burner. So then that's siphoning your energy to a degree. Like you need to adjust that so it works for you, not against you, and you don't get burnt out here. Yeah, for some of you guys, this self-love, self-care energy is like, this self-love, self-care energy is like also possibly something in your living situation. You might be giving to everyone else, whether it's your kids, your partner, your family, somebody around you, a roommate, a friend that lives with you, or something. It's stunting your self-love, self-care. It's stunting also your growth. It's stunting your growth to a degree. It's stunting your performance. Now, what's interesting is that whatever energy is stunting you from these things, when you release whatever is stunting this flow of abundance coming in, guess what's going to come in from the flow of abundance? If you're asking yourself, well, when I let go of that, what do I receive? It's the things that were being blocked. Performance evaluation, 5-star energy, maybe a recognition in the workplace or within your own business, 5-star reviews. Then you have a whole bunch of growth, numbers, money, algorithm changes if you're on social platforms. Then you have money for vacation. You have your me time back, self-love, self-care. You also have maybe like a work smarter, not harder workflow schedule. There's like these things that were blocked start to become released. I said this in that car video that I did, you guys. Check out that car video series, episode 4. Dude, unlock that video. If you're not a member, unlock it. I have 3 level tier memberships. You need to be a level 2 or a level 3 membership to unlock that video. So become a member just to unlock that video. You can always join and unjoin at any time, but like, you need to watch that. I don't care if you cancel the membership or not. You need to watch that video. Whoever's resonating with this, because this was like, it's crazy because I did that video as a collective message, but I guess Virgo, some of your reading is part of that collective that I was talking about in that video. You need to go watch that video, babe. Let's get the tea, because I feel like this is a little bit of a tea read, and then we're going to wrap it up and go to Aries. You say you need to quit this second job. That's what you're hearing. Lip girl. See, I don't know. That's probably what it is. Book a personal if you need one, though. But we do personal. We're going to do your personal reading on Wednesday or Thursday for the members. So the wheel card came out. What else? You said the message last night was all about self-care for most of us. Yes, 100%. You're so right, Bria. The gong. And the shield. Oh my God. Period. This is everything you need to know about your money right now. Just in time for this eclipse energy. This eclipse energy is going to bring a lot to your attention. So don't ignore it. Don't ignore your intuition or your... those loud thoughts that are like, whoa, was that a message? Was that an answer? That's a download, babe. Pay attention. Let it guide you, even if you don't fully agree with it. We have here the wheel. And it says here, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Because you're indecisive, that's what's creating this delay. I wouldn't even say it's a block. It's just like, delayed. Like, babe, you know this, Virgo. Y'all are psychic. You know this. You know this. Whoever's resonating or meant to resonate with this read, you know this. For others of you, maybe this isn't your read or you already done this. But for those of you in this, like in it, babe, I'm trying to help you. Please, let me help you. That's what it's giving. You know what's interesting? This is a 21 on the card, a 31, and then a 5. You know what's interesting? 21 equals 3, 31 equals 4, and then you have the 5. So it's 3, 4, 5. That's an acceleration of growth there. Like that's crazy. An exciting event can happen. This is the abundance card, the gong. It's like somebody is literally hitting that gong, like, that's what this is. It's like as soon as you make this move, the wheel is talking about movement. As soon as you make this move and be decisive instead of indecisive, the gong hits, and then there goes the angel blowing its horn so you can have your abundance. But that can't happen if you don't move and if you're not being obedient. We have here the shield. You need to defend yourself. You need to protect your energy. That's you speaking up on what is true. Not just agreeing or taking accountability where you didn't even need to take accountability. Some of y'all taking one for the team, and the team need to be taking one for you. Who am I talking to? You feel me? You're being the bigger person, but other people gotta be the bigger person towards you. Like, you're the one, you know, getting the short end of the stick, but it's like, why? Because you're allowing it. You're allowing it. You're allowing it. That's what Spirit is saying. Bottom of the deck, Rose. Romance is in the air. Rose is giving me like you're going to rise. Grand Rising. That's the title of this read too. Everything you need to know about your money. Grand Rising. Rose. Rise up. Speak on it. Take action. Be decisive. Even if you don't have all the, you know, information, the tea, your intuition knows, babe. Remember those times where your intuition knew and you stayed in something longer than you should have? And then you got the actual receipt and you're like, damn, I wasted so much time. I was waiting for this receipt. A whole year and a half later. It could have been in a relationship. It could have been a workplace situation. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a situationship. It could have been in anything. But you waited so long for that receipt when you could have just made that decision because you knew your intuition was right the whole time. It's like, don't be stubborn. You don't always need all the information for you to be right. And that's on period. Trust yourself. Trust the unknown. So that's what Spirit is giving me here. That's what Spirit is giving me here. I wish I had those other money cards. I had these other set of money cards, but they got really old. It was from years ago. I wanted to pull one more money card for you. Oh, you know what? Instead of a money card, let's pull an affirmation for you. This is your affirmation, Virgos. And then this is going to wrap up your birthday read. And then we're going to get into Aries. So Aries, my baby Jacks, get ready. After this pull that I do for Virgos, we'll tap into you. Y'all are seeing 111 on the clock. Ashe, when I said that earlier. Thank you, Latoya. Lip girl. What's the affirmation for Virgos? For whoever is resonating with this read or who needs to hear this for their highest good. Ashe, everything they need to know about their money. Period. Oh my God. Yo, this couldn't be much louder. I don't care where your Virgo placement is. If you're cross-watching for a different Virgo placement in your chart, this is your message. If you're watching for your sun sign Virgo, this is your message. If you're watching in Virgo season, maybe it's a collective message for everybody in Virgo season. I don't know. But it says, I do not feel guilty for letting go of what no longer serves me. Period. I said what I said. Spirit said what you said. Look, I listen to the whispers inside my heart. That's that intuition. You know what it is. You gotta let go, babe. Because I'm telling you, this abundance is about to flow like a buffalo. You ever see a stampede of buffalo? Like running away? Galloping, like a whole stampede? Wasn't that in The Lion King? A whole stampede of animals? You see what I'm saying? It's given, that's how fast your abundance is going to come in. As soon as you let go of whatever is siphoning it, or slowing it down, or holding it back, or blocking you from it completely. I'm telling you. I tell you what. I find strength in the silence. Find strength in your intuition. You don't need all the receipts. You know where it is you need to go next. You know what it is you need to do next. Don't let fear be a factor for you. You know what I just heard? Are you a dummy? Like, you know what's crazy? That's the bar. That's the line from the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the one with Johnny Depp. And it's when Charlie is in that crickety house that he lives in with his 2 parents and his 4 grandparents or aunt and uncle or something like that. And they all share a bed. So the grandparents and the aunt and uncle all share a bed. And the little boy Charlie, he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't think I want to go to what did he say? So he unwraps the chocolate bar, right? And he gets the golden ticket. And he's like, wow, I got the golden ticket, Grandpa. And he's like, yippee! And he's so excited. And then he's like, but we're not going to go. And they're like, what? Why? And he's like, well, I heard somebody wanted $500 for a golden ticket. I know somebody would pay more. And, you know, that money could go far with, like, for us. More than chocolate. And it was cute because the little boy, he was like, bruh, like, you know, we could sell this ticket and make a lot of money rather than keeping the ticket and just going to a chocolate factory. Like, he had logic behind that. He was making sense. But the thing is, his uncle or his grandpa or whoever it was that was in the bed behind him, as he's telling his parents this, he's like, young boy, young man, come here. And he goes and walks around to his uncle, and he's like, they print money every day. This golden ticket is once in a lifetime. He's like, are you going to be the person that gives up a golden ticket for something as common as money? And he's like, are you a dummy? Like, I literally freaking screamed, because I'm like the type of person that loves like dark humor and sarcastic energy and stuff like that. And that is such a dark humor way of telling a child, like, listen, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. They got money printed every single motherfucking day. You gonna give up on this once in a lifetime opportunity for something as common as money? You crazy for that. So Spirit is telling me here that this is your once in a lifetime opportunity to do this, Virgo. Are you going to not go in this direction because you're doing something as common as staying somewhere where you're comfortable, or staying somewhere because you need the receipt, or staying somewhere because, you know, it's mundane or it's routine for you? You can create that anywhere. This is the opportunity to like let go and allow yourself to be in the unknown. What's going to happen next? Or follow my intuition for once, or be obedient to Spirit. And it's like, bruh, Spirit is trying to get you to go there so you can grab this abundance, because it's going to be more than what you thought it was going to be when you were. It's going to surprise you more than where you were at, or where you are right now. Okay, so that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. And they're like, and the bar that I literally heard, they were like, yo, tell Virgo, are you a dummy? And then explain that scene to them. So I don't know if you guys want to look up that scene. It could be clipped somewhere on YouTube, but it's the way he said it to that child to get him to know the value of just taking a leap of faith, just allowing yourself to receive a reward based off of making a tough decision. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I just feel like that was such a message for you. So for some of you guys, you got the message. For others of you, you probably already clicked out. You're like, she is crazy. But whatever, we be vibing. So if you like it here, like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, Virgo. This is your message. All right. Take it how it resonates and all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it did resonate for you, or how it does resonate in the near future. If it doesn't resonate right now, save it for later. And let me know how things play out. But that's what I have for you. That is your message, Virgos. Let's lock into my Aries, okay? Where's my baby Jacks? Where are my fire signs at, period? Let's get into it for my fire signs. Let's get into it for my fire signs. Y'all are clapping in the chat. Y'all make me feel like I'm at a webinar or a seminar or something. You know, when people are done speaking and then they start clapping. Not y'all with the clapping emojis in the bottom of the chat. That is so funny. I'm screaming. We got Aries in the building. Yadi said, I'm here, period. We got Bria. Zoriana's in the chat. Hey, Zoriana. All right, you guys, my timer's going off. I gotta grab this laundry that I have in the dryer. Give me 1 second, you guys. It's not even gonna be 1 second. It's probably gonna be like 3 minutes, 2 minutes if I run. But I got this laundry sitting up here in the dryer at the laundry machines, and I gotta go grab it so other people can use the machine. So I'm gonna step away from the camera. Grab whatever you snacking and sipping on. Definitely stay in the live stream, please. Anybody coming into the room, just let them know I'll be right back. I'm gonna put a little timer here. Okay, so you guys know we're not frozen. I'm gonna put this little timer for 5 minutes so y'all know. I'm coming back. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. See, that wasn't that bad. I ran. I was out. All right, let's get into the Aries read. You just missed Virgo. No worries, precious. Hit that replay, period. Alicia's in the chat. Hey, twin. Nikki's here, ladies and gents. The rewatch from... No, I did that last night. This is a new load. I got 4 loads, y'all. Yeah. Archuleta's in the chat. She's asking that because she's a member. We had members only last night and I was doing laundry. I had to rewash it. I was like, ew, this smells weird still. I was like, is the water crusty? Had me thinking, rethinking this LA water. I was like, I'm gonna have to rewash this. I'm confused. I'm screaming. All right, you guys, you ever have that happen? You wash your clothes and then the water is like shady. Shiesty. Let's get your messages, Aries. Let's lock into Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. Drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. Let me know you're a baby Jack in the building. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe, all the things. Whoa. All right. I just saw Fox energy. We'll see what that's about if it comes out later. Hey, Jessica. All right, let's lock into the message for my Aries. Ashe, Ashe. What do we have here for the Aries gang? Let's get it. What do we have here for the Aries? The candle. Ooh, this is so fire. Literally, fire sign energy. It says ambition, taking action, hustle, manifesting money, management, high rank, visibility, athleticism, athletic. So, okay, everything you need to know about your money, whatever it is that you've been working towards or doing here, is definitely becoming more visible. There's some type of action that you took or hustle that you have that has manifested some type of opportunity or money to come your way. This is what you need to know about what's coming next, okay? Let's get your spiritual animal card here. The peacock, self-love, self-care energy. Also, peacocks, they usually like, the male peacocks, they literally show their feathers, you know, is to attract the feminine energy. So it's something about like you're looking very attractive right now, or your energy is very magnetic to get what you want, based off of the action steps you took from before or that you're about to take in the now, if you're more about taking action now. So depending on your timeline, we'll say how this reading resonates for you. My readings are timeless, so definitely take how it resonates to your own time frame. But it says here, you will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of your life, which makes you indefinitely unique and beautiful. There are deep wells of untapped inner power and in letting go of negative self-talk. So it seems like you're becoming more confident about how you think and believe about yourself moving forward in certain career endeavors or certain versions of yourself. That if you see yourself being a version of yourself that's more an authority figure or a leader or a business owner or this or that, whatever it is for you, take the label how you want it. But Spirit is saying here that you're becoming more positive and seeing yourself from a positive aspect, and other people are noticing that as well, with the peacock feathers here spread out like that. Other people are noticing, but also you're noticing too, because it's almost like you're looking at yourself like, dang, my peacock feathers are pretty. They green, they fluorescent. Okay, look at that blue coming through. Oh, the angle of the light got it looking pretty. Like, you ever see a peacock feather, it be looking like that. So it's like you're noticing yourself, but others are noticing you too, especially your manifestations. Your manifestations are attracting to you. So you must have did something right, or you must have did some candle magic or something. Maybe you did money ritual card thing or something like that. I don't know, but it seems to be working in your favor here, and you're definitely standing out from the crowd. So whatever it is that you're doing, your money is coming in that way, shape, or form. Let's see what this is talking about. You said unique is your middle name. Oh my God, that's beautiful, Nikki. I didn't know that. Oh, that's beautiful. Hi, Annalisa. You ready for the Aries read? All right, you guys, if you're new here on the outside looking in, make sure you hit that like, hype, or subscribe button, or all three. Let me know. You guys, we got to keep these career readings popping, or else I'm going to make them go away again. Because not you making me do career readings and nobody pull up. I'm going to need you to lock in. Yeah, your hard work is paying off, Aries. Wow. Your hard work is paying off. With me saying that, it's so funny because I'm like the video, because this one doesn't get as many likes or views. So like the video, you know, do all the things. But it's so funny because that's kind of your message. It's like you might have been doing all the things and may have not have been seen, heard, felt, understood with whatever it is that you were trying to do. Whether you were trying to get education for self, or you were trying to go towards a workplace, or trying to create something for yourself if it's your own endeavors. But it's like people didn't notice it or see it or believe it at the time, and you continue to pour into it to the point where you started believing in yourself, and now everybody believes in you too. They're like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Aries got it going on. Like, we thought that they was just playing around. Like, this is actually paying off. So yeah, you're getting a lot of heads turning and being like, oh, okay, so their hard work is paying off. I should have never, you know, doubted, or like, because this isn't like doubts in speech. Like, I don't think people verbally, I mean, maybe some people did, but I don't think people verbally doubted you, but in their mind, they might have doubted you. You possibly may have doubted yourself to a degree at some point, but it seems like everything is coming back to the balance. Okay. So, I see here your hard work paying off here. You had to ignore this negative self-talk or the negative comments or backhanded compliments from others to stay on this path. So, yeah, because you poured into yourself, that's why this is coming towards you. For some of you, it may come during Sagittarius season with this fire on the candle here. Fire sign energy. For some of you guys, it could be like Libra season with this peacock, bird, air sign energy. You could definitely expect it, though. Expectations will be met because of your hard work. You could have been also trying to impress others in the workplace or whatever work environment you're in. Impress clients or customers, or you were like working really hard to create a good reputation for yourself and impress others, because that's what the peacock does. They be trying to show off to impress the feminine energy so they can mate. So it feels like you was trying to, you know, do a lot to, like, you know, look official or to have what it is that, you know, you desired. And, you know, maybe it was like first impressions are everything. You stayed locked in 6 to 9 months to something, and now you're seeing it pay off finally. Some of you guys, you've been doing something for a couple of years. People are seeing you as the underdog, or they're about to be. You know what I find interesting? We have the 28 and the 38 here. It's definitely giving 10 and 11 vibes. You guys could have been seeing 10-10 or 11-11 a lot, but it's like the ending before a new beginning. Your expectations weren't being met, but now they're going to be. Like, you were sitting up here like, when's my ships coming in? When is my money going to money? When's my reputation going to wrap? Yeah, I feel like that's what this is. Tell me more, Spirit. Despair card. Yeah. You were getting frustrated because you kept expecting something to come from your hard work, but it's not here yet. And now you're about to receive it. Candle energy says it's lit. Literally. The candle says it's lit. It's time for you to shine now. You're going to be noticed. You're going to be attracting this manifestation that you've been working hard for. This could happen in and around holiday season. I don't know why I keep getting holiday season. Maybe it's because it's the end of the year right now, but I keep getting this holiday season energy. This could be happening during the holiday season. All your concerns and worries will be lifted. You will look at your concerns and worries of the past as something to laugh about. You will laugh at yourself and be like, dang, I was so upset. I was really putting myself in a bad place emotionally for no damn reason when I was going to have this money and this high visibility and high rank all along. Ain't that something? I really put myself through it. We have the journey card coming out. It was a journey. To great fortune. Look at the two cards that came out. Something could be significant about October 26 with the 10 and the 26 here. It could be on that day, the week of, or it could just be talking about October in general in this year of 2026. You guys could have been seeing 555 a lot too. You had to change your perspective. For some of you guys, you had a perspective shift here that happened. So you can get to your ships. Yep. So you can get to your wish fulfillment, your goals. For some of you guys, you're like, I just need to stay on the hustle. I just need to stay on the grind. I can't be worried about these expectations. And when I want something, things aren't going to come in when I want. So let me just know what I want and be okay without it. So when it comes in, I could feel surprised by the universe, or I could feel like, oh yeah, I always knew that was going to come in. Like, you just kept going. It's the journey to great fortune is going to wish fulfill you. It's going to be a fulfillment to you. You know what I find interesting? 36 and 26. Again, with these numbers. We had the 28 and 38, and now we have the 26 and 36. They're 10 digits apart. So something about 10, 10, 10 is very significant here. I don't know if you've been doing for something for the last 10 months, 10 years, or in October this year is about to be popping off something crazy for you, for the best. I'm seeing that hella loud right now. Damn. Okay, Aries, what you doing? Don't forget to come back and let me know what happened in the comments. Let's see. So since Spirit is telling you about this manifestation or this money based off of you taking a lot of action, blood, sweat, and tears to get to it. Let's see what this high rank or visibility or money is. Let's see. What is about to be moneying and good for Aries, and then we'll move on to Taurus. What's the good stuff? Not saying. You say you resonate with this, Nikki. I'm so happy. Hi, Lady Blue. I'm just popping in to say hello. Happy Tuesday. What's going to go well is this pattern of overspending, time that you overspent, late nights, early mornings that you worked. Overspending doesn't always have to be financially, but we can talk about your financial overspending if you've been doing that. So what gets better is you not overspending nothing because you have enough to go around. Also, you might be more responsible with your money or responsible with your time management. You might be more picky about who and what you give time to because you know time is money. Bottom of the deck, money tree. What did I say? See, I can't make this up. I didn't even know that was there. Look, the message is messaging itself. I don't even think I have to redo the reading. Overspending and money tree is here. What's going to go well is that you have plenty of money to go around, that you don't have to worry about overspending. Now, that doesn't go to say when you get your blessing, spend frivolously. That just goes to say you have extra left over that you can invest, or you can put aside, or you could save and do something else with. Period. And for a lot of you guys, any time that you overspent trying to do the most, or people please, or just being in the wrong environment or around the wrong people, you're going to be more picky to who has access to you or what has access to you in order for you to be focused on your money instead. Time management. I'd rather focus my time and energy on money than going to the club every weekend with my homies or the baddies. There's a time and a place to have fun, and then there's a time and a place to get down to business. And I feel like a lot of you Aries are going to get back in balance of I'm having fun, but also I'm about my business. I'm about my bag. So I do feel like there's a balance, okay? Because for some of y'all was overspending in the VIP section. Or you was overspending on Shein or something. You was doing something. Don't look at me like that. You was like, I'll just put it on Klarna. I'll just put it on Afterpay. No, babe. Just save it. Let it roll over to the next month. You can be happy you can be happy you did. You can be happy I said that. So that's what it's giving. But your money is about to be moneying. These goals, you're about to hit whatever the goals that you had. It's all in this candle as your first card out. So this is very, very, very exciting for you. Also, it's giving you a level of enlightenment that, you know, this journey was was meant to happen the way it needed to happen in order to get you to this great fortune that this card has been talking about since it came out. This abundance. So Spirit is saying, you know, continue to show your talent, skills, and abilities, or continue to be on point, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. Your wish fulfillment is here. So that's what I have here for you. That is going to be your money read, what you need to know about your money. You're doing something right, so stay on course, stay on journey, stay on path. You're on the right path for a lot of you Aries, for who resonated with this read. If this isn't your reading, that's okay. You could always book a personal reading with me. My readings are 50% off. So check out my website. The link is in the description box below. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Taurus? Like the video, hype the video, subscribers, my bulls in the chat. Drop a whole stampede in the chat. Let me know you a Taurus in the building. Ready for the reading. Period. Nikki, you said it was a few months you've been learning and growing. Ashe. Ashe, Nikki, you'll get into balance for sure. You said you're seeing 222, 4 2s in the chat. Okay, Latoya clocking the angel numbers. Thank you, Toya. She clocking the angel numbers for the Taurus. That's actually your second house, Taurus. Second house on money, career, finances, materialistic gain. The twins dropping the whole stampede, period. Thanks, boo. See, she's awake. She's ready for the message. I don't know what the other Taurus is doing. She's here. We have here the chest card. I got a gnat on my curtain, and I'm watching it climb up. I'm like, I can't wait to get that. I had a banana in my kitchen, and I think that's where the gnat came from. I can't wait to get that moderating spirit. I can't wait. Smack! I can't wait. Anyways, you say you have a second job interview with a good company this Friday. Congratulations, Toya. I'm so happy for you. That is exactly what you deserve, babe. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, too. It's fire. Fire! Woo! Let's get it. So we have here the Taurus energy with the chessboard. Money strategy, wise spending. It's been a long game of that, okay? You had to be structured or militant with yourself. It's talking about you being a leader of your own life, knowing exactly what move to make next so you can checkmate. We also have here thinking things through, strategy. Virgo energy. We are in Virgo season, even though you're a Taurus. Virgo season could have something to do about you being more strategic, okay? Everything you need to know about your money. For some of you guys, this is what you've been doing. For some of you guys, this is your advice, so take it how it resonates. I'm going to speak of it from an area or a point of view of advice. For a majority of you, this is what you need to know about your money right now. So for some of you, you need to be strategic with your money. Spend wisely, or strategic with your saving. Strategic with what you invest in, time and coin wise. For some of you, it's strategic with where you're applying a job to, or who you're speaking to about your endeavors. Maybe you're being strategic about you making moves in silence. Who knows what and when. So you can protect your own path of abundance here. I'm also seeing a Taurus who's already done this, and you're about to like checkmate. You're like a queen's gambit out here. You're about to lock in to some money. I don't know why I feel it before the card comes out, but I just feel like the next move you make, you know how like it's the last move that that a freaking, what's it called, like a player makes, and they're like, checkmate. And it's like this whole thing. Like, I just feel like you about to have that moment, babe, and it's just about to shut down. You about to shut everything down. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, like it's giving, you just roasted the best roast. Okay, you just rap battled the last bar and dropped the mic. You just hit the chessboard with that pawn and you checkmate. It's giving the last of the last. You just made that last move and it was everything you didn't know you needed, but everything you did know you needed at the same time. You didn't know how to do it or how it was going to play out when you did do it, but you just knew you needed to step up. What's the animal spirit card to Taurus energy? What if y'all get the blue bull? I'll scream. I don't even think I have a bull in here. I don't know. That would be crazy, though, if you get a bull. You got a jaguar. Ooh, I like that. We have here growth. It says maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death is not necessarily meant to be a physical death, but instead an ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. You might have had old habits with your spending. You might have had old strategies that maybe it worked for a period of time, but now you're ready for a new strategy or a new move. The next move you make based off of your career and finances, whatever you do for a living or whatever you want to do for a living, you're noticing like, I can't continue with the same different day. You see what I'm saying? I have to lock into something where I'm going to slightly shift what I'm doing to have a particular result. And that's exactly what Spirit wants you to do. Think it through, make a move to have a specific result. Checkmate. That's growth. Some of you Tauruses, you be too stubborn to grow. Okay? But Spirit is saying here, change is growth. So I'm gonna need you to embrace change, or the ability to embrace it. It seems like you're still doing something in a pattern or a way that it's worked for you in the past when it comes to your money, or how you attract money, or how, I don't know, how you go about like going towards work opportunities. But Spirit is saying here, old habits die quick, or old ways, you know, they only work up to a certain expiration date, and then you got to kind of change it. So there might be a little bit of change or a small adjustment that you're making coming up soon when it comes to your money that gets you into a new habit and a new result based off of that habit. You see what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck is the eagle, and it talks about your vision. And Spirit says it's time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed of that were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. This has a lot to do with your vision. What you've been vision boarding or just visualizing, like daydreaming, imagining. Some of you have Pisces in your chart, or Virgo or Gemini in your chart. Leo could be in your chart. But Spirit is saying here, this has a lot to do with your vision. The only way to grow with your vision is to embrace the change that needs to happen, or get rid of the old habits that you feel like aren't serving you. So I don't know what kind of old habits these are. Either financial habits or physical habits. Like maybe you get into like a habit of like leaving things for the last minute, or for some of you it could be a emotional habit, like maybe you have a habit of like playing yourself out of your position, like self-sabotaging emotionally. But whatever it is, it could be in your environment. Maybe there's a habit of like continuing a cycle of going to an environment that you're not really happy in, or continue to go for positions that you don't really like anyway, but you know that's where the money is at. Like, it just depends on per case scenario and what you want to do with your life. But Spirit is saying here, when you look inward with a detailed eye on what your heart is guiding you to do, then the opportunities that you either dreamt of or never dreamt of to be as big will present themselves. So you're about to have a great outcome to your money. Yeah, oh my God. Look, as I'm shuffling the next deck, we got distant horizons. Yeah, your vision, horizon, vision, it's the same thing. Like your distant horizon here, yo, that's the eagle right there. Oh no, that's a seagull. That's a cousin. I got the seagull and I got the eagle. They cousins. You got they cousins here. stupid. I'm goofy. Okay. So you got their cousins here, but your vision here is about to come to fruition. The distant horizon card is my summertime timeline card. So this could happen between now and the end of summer. For some of you, it's between now and next summer. It just depends on your timeline. Take it how it resonates. But your ships, they're flying towards you. Like your manifestations are flying towards you. Your opportunity for success, or the opportunity, is like literally flying towards you. It's about to land, or you already feel like it's already landed. You just have yet to, like, you know, check it out, make sure that that's what you want, and lock into it. Accept the offer. There's something you're about to receive that you have the free will to accept or reject. This is your wish fulfillment. You guys have your vision on a wish fulfillment for a long time. You know how, like, when you watch people play chess, it be taking a long time. You be yawning. Sometimes it's a drag, because they literally sit there and they look at their pawn before they make the next move sometimes for a very long time. For others, they move a little bit faster. But I'm talking about the longer games. You ever watch a long game like that? I feel like you've been at this for a long time, is what I'm getting at. Your wish fulfillment has been taking a long time. It was at a distant. It was a distant vision or a distant goal, long-term goal, milestone, or something that you wanted. But there was changes that needed to happen, or changes in the present that are happening in order for you to get here. So it's a drag. Yeah. You see the jaguar crouching down, dragging to kind of like get at their prey. They got to hide and take your time, and it takes a while, and then they pounce, and then it happens all quick. But it's like up until that moment, they kind of a drag, just like chess. Up until the moment checkmate happens, there's kind of a drag. So there's something about something's been taking a long time, but it doesn't mean that it was never for you. So for whoever needs that message, babe, your abundance is right around the corner. But it is what you have visualized, and it is what you wanted. But there's some type of ending of a relationship or a situation or a decision that you need to make, that you're not continuing the same habits or old things that used to work for you. The old things don't work no more. You need to come up with new strategy, new ideas, new ways of investing your money, or looking at yourself on how maybe it's changing your perspective, how you see yourself. You see yourself from an abundant perspective rather than lack. Or you see a workplace opportunity as an abundant opportunity rather than like, oh, I don't want to feel like doing this. Maybe that workplace position can give you a level of life experience or some type of skill or knowledge that you're going to end up utilizing elsewhere on your own or for something else. But maybe that's the catalyst to the next step. Spirit is saying you're going to get what you want, though. For some of you guys, it's your mindset holding you back, or it was. This is what you need to know about your money. So let's pull one more card for my Taurus. Oh, you know what? I didn't want to pull this card deck. I wanted to pull this one. I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I want to pull this one. This is the one. All right, so let's say for my Taurus, what's the card here to close out Taurus's read based off of what they need to know about their money? Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. You're in alignment. You're in alignment. 111. If you've been seeing 1111 or 111 a lot, this is your angel number to this reading. This is your reading. 100%. It says your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Your thoughts, what did I say? For some of you guys, it's self-sabotaging. Your perspective, it's changing, because the way you thought about yourself or money or this matrix isn't the way that you should be thinking about it in order to get to what it is your vision is. Your long-term fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, your goals. So it says your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust the divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Period. So that is going to be your message. This is going to be for those who resonated. Like I said, if you feel like it wasn't your message, check out my other career videos on this platform first. And then if those don't resonate or you don't feel like it's your message, book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box below. They're half off. So go check it out. Let's get into my Geminis. Where's my Gemmy Gems? Hey, twin. We about to lock into you. So drop your Gemini energy down in the chat stream below. Let me know you a gem. Drop your gems in the chat. And we're going to get into your reading around everything you need to know about your money, honey. You said confirmation. You've been seeing 111 a lot. I know that's right. Latoya, period. And you saw those repeating twos. Twos are like the single digit of 11. 11's kind of like the master number of 2. Anywho, let's go, Gemmy Gems. Hi, Archuleta. Is Archuleta the only Gemini in the chat? Nobody else is here? Dang, y'all left me. Whatever. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Geminis? All right, here we go. Gemmy Gems. What do we have here for my Geminis? You said shine bright like a diamond. Exactly, Latoya. Hey, La Unique. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Gemmy Gems? What do we have here for Geminis? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. Kwani, you right on time, boo. Good to see you in the chat. Whoa, you got 2 cards out. Okay, Gems. You got the card that Virgo got as their first and only card. So if you want to go back and watch Virgo read, if you have Virgo placements, I highly suggest watching it. Oh my God, I thought there was 2 cards and then there's one stuck to it. Aries got this card. You could have Aries in your chart. You don't have to, but you can cross-watch if you want to. Aries and the Virgo read. Thank you, La Unique, for the gifts. Thank you for the 500 jewels. Shout out to that watermelon. Top gifter, top tier, top tier. Thank you. And then we have the Cup card. You're the first person to get this card today so far. So Aries got the Candle card, Virgo got the Book card, and you got the Cup card. You can have all 3 of those in your chart somewhere, or you just want to cross-watch to see what I said for those. I would definitely highly suggest you cross-watch. Maybe there's additional messages there for you. So on the Book card, we have paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. Writing, taking class, education, or law could be significant to you in some way. We also have the Cup here. Your cup runneth over, okay? So overflowing prosperity, full or empty accounts, nurturer, taking care of business, fulfilled. And then we have the Candle card. Ambition, taking action, hustle, manifestation, money, management, high rank, visibility, athletic. Wow. Get you ready. This is a good read. You got 3 cards, though. You got a greedy read. Not you pulling 3 cards. Everybody had 1. Gemini greedy. Pulling extra messages. Okay. With your Book card energy here, it's showing me here that you kind of already know what's about to happen based off of the effort that you put in. You know that, hey, if I get this education, it's going to take me here because that's my goal to get there. Hey, I know if I sign this contract, I'm only going to be here temporarily because this is what I need right now in order to get to the next level and the next stage to get to that other company. Hey, if I'm you know, dedicated to myself and my own business, I know I have to do this for a while and stay consistent with it up until a certain point. Then I have a reputation and I can pull back my energy and get more back in balance. But right now I need to hustle in order to grow. It's like, you know, certain things or information on what you need to do to get to where you want to go. And it seems like you are contractually dedicated to that. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you in the chat. We also have the Cup here following that. So it's like, you know that you are going to have your prosperity based off of the things that you're learning about yourself, others, your environment, and also what you need to do next in order to get to this prosperity. So you know that you will be fulfilled. You just don't know when. And I think that's what eats you up, Gemini, is that you don't know when. You're like, I'm about to do something consistently, or I've been doing something consistently, or I've been applying to this or doing that, or whatever the case. Whatever you do for work or want to do for work, you've been on this journey and you're like, I don't know when the cup's going to overflow, but I just know that it is going to be a cup that runneth over at some point. And so you stay locked in. For a lot of you Geminis, you're realizing I need to stay locked in, or you stay locked in. Because with the ambition candle here card, it says here, taking action. And so you take a level of action on purpose to get to where you want to go based off of how you feel like, you know, you'll get to like a certain level. You'll get to a certain goal that you're going to hit. A lot of you Geminis, whatever it is that you do, you're either high ranked or you're going to be high ranked in what you do. For some of you guys, management will see you as the go-to one or the reliable one or the one who can handle business, who can handle the project, who can handle the heat to get her done. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving like, give it to Gemini. They know what to do. Give it to Gemini. Gemini be knowing stuff ahead of time. Gemini be on their P's and Q's. They be crossing their T's and dotting their I's. Gemini is adaptable. They can write with the left hand and write with the right hand. Maybe that's what you do, Gemini. I don't know. I don't know your business. But it's definitely giving like people are visibly seeing you because of your shining, but also I get the shine from this energy. But also there's a lot of enlightenment here to maybe people who've had their eyes on you for a while. I'm getting reptilian energy. Maybe you feel like they've been evil eyeing you or something like that, but or just people who have been watching you just to see if you make it or just to see if you make something of yourself. You do. Tell me more, Spirit. What's their spirit animal? Hi, Tanny. Welcome to the chat. Hi, the Bay. Your lunchtime. Ashe, period. The owl, the observer. What did I say? People got their eye on you. The owl. Observation. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. You need to hear what's really being said, despite the words and the emotions coming from the messenger. Like I said, people who just watching or observing, or a person, if it's not multiple people, it's coming off like this energy where this owl energy, bird energy, is a representation of spirit and ancestors trying to reach you and tell you, hey, watch your surroundings, or don't be around a particular person where your intuition goes off and feels like, nah, I shouldn't be around that person. Or maybe I need to observe more than talk. Maybe I need to keep my endeavors to myself. Make moves in silence. Maybe this person isn't good for me. Maybe I need to remove myself from them entirely. But Spirit is saying here, observe, okay? Observe what we are telling you. We are telling you that the true reality of a situation or a person may be something that you are overlooking or not seeing, okay? When it comes to the people who had their eyes on you. You may not see who has their eye on you. You may see who has their eye on you and know them. They could be in your energy. But it seems like maybe their words or their emotions kind of cover up what they're trying to do or what they're trying to know about you. Bottom of the deck, dragonfly energy, adaptability. This is your energy, Geminis. I did that card video, and this card was in that card video that I did. So go check it out. It's under my videos tabs for the collective. You do have to be a member to unlock it, but you can just get a membership just to unlock that video if you want to. But yeah, I highly suggest you watch it, Geminis, because this dragonfly is coming out in this reading, and I know that other reading has something to do with this. So definitely watch it. But it says here, the dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life. In order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential, approach things lightly. I explained this more in that card video, but what I will say about this right now is that you are looking at things from a higher perspective, or you're taking things in a lighter approach. And a lot of people are observing you. As you observe others, a lot of people or people from before, or a significant person around you, or a situation, an environment, could be having all their eyes on you. You are visibly being watched right now because you are stepping into high rank, or you already are high ranked. So that's what it's giving. So Spirit is saying protect your energy, okay? Fly above any type of changes that happen. Fly above anything trying to keep you down or keep you from changing. keep you from evolving, keep you from ascending. Any type of person, environment, or place or situation that's trying to keep you from adapting or ascending or, you know, being high ranked, right? The dragonfly can fly very high, and they can swivel and stuff at a moment's notice, right? They're very, very quick. So Spirit is saying here, you may need to pay more attention to, you may need to pay more attention to what Spirit is trying to tell you intuitively. Because I feel like for some of you Geminis, you could be ignoring your intuition right now. For others of you, you may not know people have their eye on you, but people are watching you. They're kind of lurking and creeping. This owl card reminds me of the T cards. There's an owl in this T card oracle deck. Let me see if I can find it. Yup, it's right here. See? Creeping. It feels like people are watching you, but you know, or it feels like a person or a situation has their eye on you, but you know about it. It's like you fly high regardless. You're like, yeah, I'm going to keep going, or I'm going to keep doing this, or I'm going to keep being great, or I'm going to keep... But for some of you guys, you're affected by this. So you're being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances. What's the true reality of a situation or a person's motive? What's really being said here, despite what they're saying or the emotions coming from the person or the situation? What's really being said? Read between the lines. Read the silver lining. Read. Learn as you go. Because not everybody has their best interest at heart for you, because you are high ranked. You have visibility already with Spirit. Seems like you have a strong Spirit team, because I'm getting a lot of like animals and insects with wings. Wings. I'm getting a lot of animal and insects from wings. Okay, I said wings funny because there's this bird that I follow. His name is Talon, and he's like this bright green bird that this lady, who's a bird lady, she like, you know, helps train birds. And so his favorite thing to sing is wings. And he sings it with like such a good vibrato. And he's such a star in his own way. But it made me think about that. Like, I keep getting wings here in your reading. So it's double confirming we're in your air sign energy, Gemini, but it's also double confirming you might need to see above from a higher perspective what's really going on here. Or you might need to keep striving onto your path despite who's watching you. Because you know how like sometimes you go to places like, I don't know, you go to a store or cafe or just running errands, or sometimes you're in class and you feel somebody watching you, and then you go look and they were literally staring at you. You know, you follow your intuition to like turn your head or look. I feel like somebody's watching me, and you go look and they are. It's like Spirit is saying here, even if these motherfuckers is watching you, give them something to look at. Give them something to watch. Keep going, okay? Because I feel like people might be just kind of watching because you're high ranked and you have visibility. You can't help but having people watch you, whether they're a hater or a supporter. Everybody gonna watch anyway. So might just give them something to look at, something to see, something to watch. Maybe they'll learn something, or maybe they won't. But Spirit is saying that doesn't have to slow you down or stop you from doing what you need to achieve. Approach things lightly. Don't let other people watching or whatever the case get you down. The turkey. Another bird here. Get a lot of bird references. Things with wings. Good news is what it says. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help open up doors for you to grow. And a lot of good things will change for the better. Dang. Period. That's this cup runneth over. You do have good news and success here, guaranteed to you, regardless of whoever's trying to distract or take away from you, or even if it's just you paying attention to the negativity instead of the positive of a situation, or of like you having to adapt, go from one place or environment to another. Whatever you have to adapt or move to that. Don't worry about you know, what's ahead or who's got their eye on you. They're going to have something to look at anyway. Whether you succeed or you fail, somebody's going to be watching something, you doing something. So instead of you getting nervous or getting anxious because you know these eyes are on you, be confident. Allow it to fuel you. To be like, yeah, I'm that girl. I'm the gay. All right? Continue to make it like feed into like, this is what gives me, I like when people underestimate me because that's what gets me going. That's what makes me keep going. That's what makes me continue to take action with this candle card. Ambition, take action, hustle, manifesting money. Wow. Gold is on the bottom of the deck here. After that candle card was the gold card. So gold bricks is here on the spread. Yeah, a lot of you Geminis are about to run into something beautiful for your life. It's coming up. That's what you need to know about your money. You might be being observed right now, but you need to observe the fact that, like, hey, if people are observing you, you know that they're there, but you don't have to feed into it. Give them something to look at. You just keep getting better. Let people say or do whatever. You just keep getting better. That's what I'm getting here. Because you're adaptable and not a lot of people are. You approach things lightly, or you continue to do that despite any type of deceiving situations or people surrounding your energy. You keep going. That's why you're going to receive. And you know what's interesting? I literally said that in that car video. God is going to bless you extra because somebody was trying to do extra towards you. So God's going to bless you extra in the eyes of the enemy. I literally said that. If you resonate with any of this reading, you need to go watch that video. I'm not even kidding. I think I said that to Virgos too. They needed to go watch that video. I haven't said it to everybody though. But only to you, Virgo and Gemini. The Bay, you dropping my voice in the chat. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, good. All right, here we go. The coffin card's in reverse. Yeah. Something has ended or needs to end. And maybe it's your attention to the negativity. You paying attention to the negativity. Or maybe it's just people or a situation that you needed to adapt from. You needed to remove yourself from. It's a new beginning. Coffin card says, we already did this. This is already ended or it's on the way out. In order for you to access your new beginning, this good news, gold bricks energy. Mature person at the bottom. Yeah, you did something with grace. With class, with demure, with maturity, emotional maturity. You're your own boss, your own leader. In the workplace, but also for yourself. For self. Yep. I can't make this up. I know I be knowing what I be talking about, bro. I know I be knowing what I be talking about. Bottom of the deck. False person. What did I just say? Creeping. Creeping. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances. People might show up one way but be another. If they do that, take note of it. But just keep getting better. Give them something to watch. And not in an egotistical, pretentious way. Not in a petty way. In a way where it's like, yeah, I know you underestimate me, but I'm going to keep going. Thank you for... not believing in me. That's the fuel that I needed to keep going. That's the fire that I need. That's the enlightenment that I need to know that I'm on the right path. Because the more of you watching me, wanting to fail or fall, or you're jealous of me, double confirms I must be doing something right. I must be on this path and getting good news or some type of gold soon, some type of reward soon. This cup is about to run us over on top of everything or anything else that you ever tried to send towards me or wish bad for me or evil eye or whatever the case. I don't know what these people are doing or what this is, but yeah. You teaching other people that you're adaptable regardless of what they say or do or send to you. We have false person, and then we have marriage. This is you locking into this good news. Bottom of the deck is a new contract, commitment, solid relationship to your money, relationships even in your personal life, like solid relationship to a partner, a romantic lover, or a business partner, or somebody. Okay? False people watching you. And for some of you guys, this card kind of represented you in the beginning, but now I'm seeing this card as like, hey, people show up like this and then end up being like this behind closed doors. Their integrity isn't consistent. They be like this on the outside in front of everybody. You know, I'm mature. I do this. I'm emotionally put together. I'm a divine masculine, divine feminine. And then they go behind closed doors and they be like, this is their true self. Behind closed doors, causing havoc, or hating in silence, or watching, observing just to see what they gonna do next. I hope they fall. Like praying on your downfall in some weird way, weirdo. It's crazy. Crazy. Trying to clock your blessings. Trying to clock your path. To sudden wealth. I'm so glad I kept pulling the cards. Look, I can't make this up. I told you, you're guaranteed this whether they watching or not. So just go towards it and be adaptable. Because these mother effers are going to see you win anyway. God said, I'm going to bless you extra because they was trying to do the most. They was trying to do extra, so I'm gonna add a little sprinkle on top of it. Just so that they can see. Do that to my anointed again. Do it again. I dare you. I'm going to put extra on them. But why? Because you keep doing stuff. Stop doing stuff. Maybe you get the blessing too. But nah, you out here running amok. Amok. I'm getting hocus pocus energy. Shout out to the Sanderson sisters. If y'all know the scene, you know. The Halloween scene. If you guys don't know, clip it. It's probably clipped somewhere on YouTube. Amok. People are running amok. Running their mouths amok. About you, Geminis. Ashe, if you know the reference. But anyways, that's what I have here for you, Gemmy Gems. Let's lock into my Cancers. We need the answers. We're on the second column now, you guys. So let's lock into the message for all the Cancer sign. High is good. All right, let's see what's going on with your money. Everything you need to know about your money right now. Take it how it resonates. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. They're half off, so go check it out. Period. Let's get into Cancers. We need the answers. Hey, Krabby Crabs. This is my Krabby Crabs coming into the room because you know they love when we clickety-clack into the room for the message. Period. So let's get it. Lock in. All right, so let's get into my Cancers with the first Oracle deck, the career and money cards. Let's see what we have here for you, boo. Where are my bikini bottom baddies and zaddies? Drop your zodiac signs. Well, I only see 2 of them. Hey, Archuleta. Hey, the Bay. My pleasure, Tanny. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Hi, Marie. You just moved into a new apartment. This is resonating, period. Congratulations on your move. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's beautiful. Archuleta, you said I did say that in the card video. I'll be trying to tell people, watch that. It's a message. It is a message like no other. It's so legit. And it was so genuine. I wasn't doing the most in the video. I was just talking. Sometimes, you know, I'll be on the live streams trying to be the hostess with the mostest. But in that video, I was just talking to you. She like, that video was so fire. Fire. It was so fire. Hi, lovely. Chef Queen 24 is in the chat. Hey, boo. I like your hair. You saw 11/11 today while you were out, Lisa. That's fire. Double confirmation. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for the Cancers? Everything you need to know about your money. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. Ashe, ashe. Thank you for the love and the support in advance. Let's see what you got. Coins. Period. Like, say less, Spirit. Say less. It says money coming in. Money coming in. Wealth, good investment. Sales and finance could be significant to you. Getting a raise, lucky. A lucky break. A lucky opportunity. A lucky endeavor. Blessed and highly favored. Let's go. You feel me? Let's effing go. This is so good. All right, so y'all got money coming in. That's everything you need to know about your money. I'm going to leave it at that. Say less, Spirit. We got this. Coin, bet. Okay, cool. Bags, bet. Elbow deep, bet. In the bag, bet. Let's say, what else is here? Opportunity. What did I say? I literally just said that word. The Fox. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for the good luck and the opportunities to come your way. You did something and you set yourself up for success, or you're about to. It's depending on your timeline. I don't know if you already did this or not, but like I said, look, listen. This could be your advice and your guidance to confirm what you've been thinking last night or what you was thinking last week or this month. Should I do that? Should I go towards that? Da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. Yes, this is your double confirmation. This is your sign to say yes. Go towards that path, that direction, that idea, that creativity, whatever it is, that job, that application, that interview. Accept the job, accept the whatever. That thing you're trying to create for yourself. Go to the school that you want to for the major that you want to go for. Don't be listening to other people, because only you know what's best for you. So Spirit is saying here, once you do, you get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way when you decide to move quickly outside of a comfort zone. You could have been holding yourself back, or a workplace opportunity could have been holding you back. Family members could have been holding you back. Your own self-sabotage, your own negative thinking or doubts. Your lack of confidence in self could have been holding you back. I don't know what this is, but something was holding you back either recently or still is. And you need to open up your mind to the ways of doing things, because once you do, this money is coming in. That's what you need to know about your money. Period. And if you already did this, then expect money to come in. Opportunity to make more money with the deal, if that's the case. This is amazing. This is an awesome read. Let's get your angel number for the message. Lisa, you seeing 1, 2, 3? I love that angel number. Acceleration and growth. There's an opportunity coming in for you. As quickly as you're moving, an opportunity is moving quicker to come in towards you. And some of you guys, it's not about quick movement. Some of you guys, you've been sitting on a decision that you should make for the last like month, 2 months, 3 months. And then you just finally do it. You said, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. So it seems like you did something quick, but you've been pondering or contemplating or thinking about it for a while. You've been back and forth with it in your mind for a while before you did it. But other people may see it as quick. You may even see it as quick. I just quickly did that. But no, you actually been thinking about it. You've been actually trying to make a solid decision. You've been trying to, make sure that you keeping your ducks in a row in the midst of creating change for yourself. But Spirit is saying, when you do that, I got the shmoney, honey. This is awesome. I love this reading for you. Refocus. We have the 3 6s here. It says here, focus to find balance between your materialistic and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. For some of you guys, you're so focused on materialistic things that Spirit is saying you're losing the reason as to why you want to do something in the first place. Is it what you want to do? Is it fulfilling your wish fulfillment? Do you actually want to go to school for that, or did somebody else tell you to go there? Do you actually want to apply for that job, or is society telling you that's the job that pays you the most? Or your bills is telling you need to just pay these bills and do something that you need to. No, go towards your passions. Go towards something that's going to add to your plate of knowledge, of life experience, so that you can implement it in your own thing in the future. on what you want to do next. Spirit is saying, I need you to refocus. I need you to recalibrate. I need you to get right back on the path. And for a lot of you guys, you already did. And that's why this opportunity and coin comes in. But for some of you guys, you so focused on like, I just need to get money. I just need to get rich quick. I just need to, no, what you need to do is just stop putting so much emphasis on the materialistic and what it looks like on the outside, the clout of it, and get connected to what it is that you actually really want. Because what you really want will give you more money than what you just need to do for right now. And it's fine to do what you need to do. Sometimes we need to do what we need to do to make ends meet and get by. But Spirit is saying some of y'all got stuck in that loop. You said, I'm just going to work here because I need money right now. Cool. Bet. Oh, I got the money. I like working here and everybody's cool and stuff. And then you start complaining later. I don't really like showing up to work, but I'm just here because the money's good. That's a comfort zone. Boom. You just trapped yourself. You didn't even know you was going to do it. When you feel like that, it's time to refocus. It's time to recalibrate. It's time to go on a new journey elsewhere. You're outgrowing the environment. You're outgrowing the mindset that you were in. It was only for a time. You know how like people are only for, you know how when they say like sometimes people are only around for a season or a reason? Same thing with your workplace. It was only meant for the moment or to get you by. It's not meant for the long term. That is not your long-term goal, nor should it be. For those of you who you find that you're in a comfort zone. Spirit is saying, I need you to move out of your comfort zone. And especially if you feel like you're being called to move out of your comfort zone. You got this intuitive like nudge, like I need to move right now. I need to do right now. I need to speak right now. I need to switch up things right now. I need to apply myself right now. Whatever it is for you, Spirit is saying, get ready. Because once you do, this coin coming through quick. Or this opportunity to make coin is coming through. You're going to be so shooketh. You're going to be so surprised. Bottom of the deck, because you'll be in alignment. See? Refocus to get yourself into alignment. What is it that you really want? Can no one or nothing take it from you what you really want? Nobody can even tell you what you really want except for you. So stop looking in other directions and look within. Like, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you're good at? What is it that you can apply these talent, skills, and ability towards and be happy doing? Whether you create your own business or not. It's not about you being an entrepreneur. It's you being true to yourself. Because you could work for yourself or someone else. It doesn't matter. But what does matter is it in alignment to you? Do you actually really like doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying here, 111. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in the divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Refocus and stay focused on the goal, on the path, and what you really like rather than the money. The money's going to come. They print more every day. It's true. We look at money like it's going out of style or it's about to like disintegrate. And maybe in the future, money will be obsolete and so will credit scores and things like that. But as of right now, that's still running our world. Cash is still running our world. You see what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying that is not the focus. I need you to refocus. And if for some of you guys, this isn't your advice and you're already doing this, then you are in great alignment right now. That means that you should be manifesting and writing things down or saying affirmations or keeping your thoughts on like, I'm going to get, like, if you have your own business, I'm going to get 100 clients by the end of the year for my personal training or something. Like, whatever you're doing, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, by the end of the year, you hit 100. Because you gave yourself that manifestation. You gave yourself a practical goal. You gave yourself that refocus. And you aligned to it. It's like you have the ability, Cancer, right now, in the moment now, to align to your future self by speaking yourself. By speaking that future self into you right now. Like, to yourself. That's how powerful you are right now. The energy right now around your energy is powerful right now for you to do this. Like, I want to say for some of you Cancers, you could be magical. You could literally be magical, right? Like you could literally have, like, spiritual gifts that you don't know about. Because Spirit is saying here, refocus and find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. You need a balance between, I know what I want in the 3D and money, but I know how to call it in for my spirituality. You need to balance out the scales, babe, because when you start aligning yourself to your spirituality and the material gain, you're going to always have. You're never going to be in lack because it's balanced. It's not like this. It's like this. It's in alignment. Everything is like, ta-da, ta-da. Like, it's giving alignment, babe. It's giving, hey, you refocus, you get this coin. You get this opportunity to make more coin. And you feel good on the inside because you're finally doing something that you don't complain about doing. You excited to show up, show out. Anyways, this is going to be your reading. So this is what you need to hear. Take it as advice or confirmation for you. I don't know if you guys already did this or not, but this is what came out in your reading, and I absolutely love it. I kind of want to pull a tea leaf card. Sorry, I thought we were done. Hold on. Spirit's telling you to pull one card. You're a master manifester. Exactly. Give yourself a chance. Bet on yourself. Getting together with friends. You're going to have celebration coming up. This could be after you put things in place. Because like I said, you could be in refocus mode and not yet taking action. And then when you start to take action, then the opportunity follows. You could be in taking action mode. And as you're taking action, you realize how in alignment to you are, to your goals that you are, and the wealth comes and follows. Like, it's like something like that, but you're going to be celebrating. It's giving cheers, or it's giving congratulations, Cancer. If this is like not your friends and maybe it's your workplace environment or your clients or your audience or whatever it is that you do for a living, like, it's other people being like, applause, applause, baby, applause. Yup. Look at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. This is how you know we tapped in. It says here, position of authority, the throne. King or queen, baby, you in alignment to this. I don't know who lied to you, but you in alignment. I don't know if you was lying to yourself, trying to play yourself out of your position. You're in alignment, or you're about to be in alignment. Just stay balanced. Stay in the balance of, like, you know your power to call things in, but you also know that action is necessary too. So stay in the balance of doing both. And I'm telling you, this is going to come through. This is everything you need to know about your money right now, okay? You said, OGB, is it okay to manifest during the eclipse? Because you saw something that said not to manifest during the eclipse, but then again, we're always manifesting, so what the heck? I manifest whenever I feel called to. I don't give a what happening up in the ethers. I'll tell you that right now. Because some Mercury retrogrades, you're meant to manifest, and some Mercury retrogrades, what's going to happen is going to happen. Eclipses, whatever's going to happen is going to happen regardless. Just because you manifest isn't going to set back your manifestation. A planet is not going to set back your manifestation. You have way more power over your own ability to manifest than what the planet has over its ability to call something in for you. I think we give too much of that etherical, like astro, like planetary shifts and stuff like that, too much power, that we forget about our own power. Do you hear me? So when you feel called to manifest, manifest. If you don't feel called to manifest, or if that's part of your belief system, then that's going to be true for you. And that's going to be part of your belief system. Then wait to manifest. But you remember, you have free will. You are still in control of your life. These planetary shifts are there to guide you, not to control you. It's there to let you know, hey, this is coming up. I want to let you know you might be affected by this. You might be needing to be guided or need an answer to this. But it's not to control your life or what you should be manifesting and not manifesting at a certain time. It's not to control you. It's to inform you. Hey, this may be a time that you may not want to. But if you do, it's not going to set you back. It's just saying that manifestation may not actually happen at the moment's notice that you want it. Because this planetary shift has to happen first until in the future when your manifestation can come through. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm just channeling. So that's how I feel about it. That's my perspective. That's my belief system. But it doesn't have to be true for anybody watching, because everybody's different. And all these astrologers, or however you pronounce it, they have their own belief system. Oracles have their own belief system. Tarot readers have their own belief system. Spiritual people in the community, they all have their own belief system on how things work personally to them, because they have personal life experience with those things. So they're able to say, hey, I have a personal life experience. I'm going to share it with the collective. Hey, collective, you may or may not want to do this because I had this personal experience. But that doesn't have to be true for everybody. You try it or you don't do it and see how it does or doesn't work for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the idea of giving the planetary shifts too much power, because that's why we're here, to create. You see what I'm saying? Heard that. Sorry, I went into a rant. I clocked out. Let's check back in. Let's clock in to Leos. What do we have here? For my Leo gang in the building. Let's lock in. Where's my Lions mains in the chat? Let's get it. Yeah, you guys, don't let these planetary shifts control your life. They're just meant to bring certain things to your attention or explain why certain things are happening. It's not to get you to have to wait. If you feel called to do something, do that. You want to manifest? Manifest. I promise you. You're giving it way too much power than what it needs to be. It's not meant for that. I think a lot of people think it's meant for that. It's not, babe. Hopefully that answered your question. And anybody else who had that question. You needed that confirmation? Ashe, Archuleta. Hi, Evolved Essence. It's good to see you back. I didn't know you came back into the chat. Carmile's in the chat. Ashe. Hi, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Hi, Lisa Sanchez. I got 2 Lisas in the chat. I had to say the last name. Yes, it did. Okay. Period. I felt passionate about that message. I was like, don't let that. Nope. I was so extra. Sorry, you guys. If you feel like I'm talking at you, it's just because I'm an East Coast baddie. Like, I'm sorry. I just get passionate. It's the Philly, New York, Jersey in me. Okay, period. I'm annoying. Okay, here we go. Let's lock into my Leos. What do we have here for my Lions mains? What do we have here for my Lions main baddies and zaddies? Leos, did you enjoy your birthday season? Let me know. Did you enjoy your birthday season? Leos, let's get it. What do we have here? Everything you need to know about your money. Lisa said, I'll take it though. Just kidding. Where are my Lions mains at? Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, by the way, you guys. Run it up for these career readings so I can keep doing them. I know you like them and you want to keep hearing them. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. If you need to book a personal, you can. The link is in the description box below. My personal reads are half off, and I do offer career services as far as readings go. So we have here the Buddha and the Nugget of Gold. So it says here, life purpose, more than just money, spiritual wealth is involved. It says counselor, being guided, divine path. Wow, this is such a deep message for you, Leos. Thank you so much, Ashley, for the jewels. I appreciate that. This is so deep for you, Leos. We have here the Nugget as the next card, and it says small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, fresh start or starting fresh here, steady work, career building. For some of you Leos, you could be building from the bottom up. You could be really focused on your spirituality right now in order to do this and to be successful in this. You could be trying to manifest your opportunities to come towards you in a spiritual way. You could be praying, visualizing, writing, journaling, things like that. You're realizing it's more than money for you. It's like spiritual wealth. Like you want to be feeling good on the inside about what you're doing on the outside. So in order to do that, you got to get right within to be aligned to whatever it is that you want to show up for in the 3D? Career building. Well, what do I want to show up for? What do I want to build for myself career-wise? And then feeling good about that. My stomach is growling. She rumbling. I'm hungry. So this is going to be your message. Dang. Okay, cards. This is going to be your message. For some of you guys, you're spiritually calling something in for your life on a materialistic level. You're making an honest assessment of what you like and what you don't like. It's going to teach you what you love. Actually, me saying that, there's a card in this oracle deck that says that. I wonder if it'll come out. We have a cat on the card that wanted to show up. Independence. Somebody wants to be independent. Or somebody could feel independent. And you know, I'm getting that song. You know, I always get that song. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that mean? I got my own house. I got my own car. 2 jobs. Work hard. I'm a bad broad. Like, that's what it's giving. It's giving you're manifesting on a spiritual level. Like, you're visualizing, praying, or journaling. Like, these are the things that you want. I got my own house. I got my own car. 2 jobs. Work hard. Or I got my own business. Work hard. Multiple streams of income. Work hard. I'm a bad broad. Like, it's definitely giving whatever it is for you. You could change the lyrics to match whatever it is for you. But you're making an honest assessment. What do I find valuable in this material world that fulfills me on a spiritual level? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's something in the balance happening with how you are newly looking at your finances from a fresh point of view, from a clear perspective, a fresh start. And like I said, for some of you guys, you started from 0, or you started from the bottom. And it's definitely giving Drake vibes. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team effing here. Like, that's what it's giving. So maybe you had to start fresh from a new perspective or a new environment altogether. Take it how it resonates. Maybe you had to start from a fresh belief system in order to call in more money for you, or to realize that, hey, I can give myself my own opportunity. I don't need to be here or over there if I don't want to. Dang. Period. Yo, when spirit comes through after I say stuff, I get so hyped. It's like, you know when you get hype and you're like playing a board game and you get real hype because you're like, I won. Or like you're playing Uno and you're like, oh no, ah! Like, I swear it's such a vibe. Like, bruh, I literally said perspective. This is why I feel this way. This is why I'm getting hype. I'm getting hype for y'all because I literally just said this and it's double confirming now in the reading what I said in the card. That's crazy. You used to play Yahtzee? Yeah, it's like Yahtzee. It's like, oh no, like, period. I'm excited for you. Listen, Leos, this is it. It says, if you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. This is everything you need to know about your money. So you either already did this or you're being advised to do this. You could be in the middle of changing your perspective. But whatever it is, it's giving black swan, black sheep. It's giving I felt left out in the cold, or I felt in the darkness of what was up ahead, or I had to go through the darkness to get to the light, or whatever the case scenario is for you, is giving like you got yourself a new perspective here. And that's why you have unfolding golden nuggets here unfolding for you. Access to prosperity is unfolding for you slowly. Okay. It says, you are growing as you learn more, and as you keep expanding, you are growing. So there's a lot of growth here. Don't think that just because things are moving slow, or just because you don't have all the things that you want right now, that it's not going to happen. It's definitely going to happen, but at its own pace. You just got to lock in with it. You got to rock with it. You got to just stay in your lane and say, hey, if we got to go 20 and a 75, that's where we got to go. That's what we got to do right now. That's what spirit is unfolding for me right now, you know, and I don't advise doing that in real life. Please do not go 20 and a 75. That is a classic case of a whole accident. Like, But I mean, it's definitely saying like, hey, we don't have the engine or the information. We don't have all of the resources right now to go 80 and a 75 or go 75 or 65 and a 75. We got to go 20 right now. But just because you're going 20 doesn't mean you're not making progress. Slow progress is progress. You still get somewhere. You just might get somewhere in not the time frame that you may have expected right now, until certain unfolding of events happen to when things can pick up momentum. And speaking of picking up momentum, makes me want to pick up this Oracle deck, because there's another card in this Oracle deck that says your energy is gaining momentum. It's a purple card, and I wonder if it'll come out. And if it doesn't, it might be a reason why I got to pick this up to get a different card for you. So let's see. Lisa, you said that's working music on God. Yeah, a personal issue reaches resolution. A personal issue reaches resolution. You can have Cancer sign in your chart. You don't have to. Or you can cross-watch the Cancer reading. See if that resonates with you, if there's messages in there. But it says a personal issue reaches resolution. Yo, and that's crazy. The bottom of the deck is you. That's crazy. Confidence is your key to success. My loves, Leos, I don't know why you get this card out of this Oracle deck whenever I pick it up, but I swear you get this card more often than any other zodiac sign. And it's crazy because you're known as the confident ones, whether you have silent confidence or confidence out loud. You're always known as the confident one, the Leo, the courage, the lion heart. They go after what they want, right? They have all this this riz, this pizzazz, this aura. But it's like, it's not always like that for you. I think that's expected of you for people who don't know you, or people assume a sun sign, zodiac sign, Leo is going to always show up that way. But behind closed doors, you don't always feel like that. For some of you guys, you feel in the dark with things, or you don't feel confident about yourself. You let your own self-sabotaging belief systems get the best of you. So I think this is where your spirituality comes in. You said, oh, I need to get right with myself on the inside so I can see these unfolding events happen in my life based off of how I feel. I got to stop being insecure. I got to stop having a lack of confidence and start working on my confidence in order to have this personal issue resolve. You see what I'm saying? So I'm speaking to somebody who needs this advice or needed this confirmation as to why you might be moving the way you're moving right now. Either way, however you take this message is for you. Let's get a animal card from the Oracle deck, and then I'm going to wrap it up. But you guys have things unfolding for you that are abundant. So stay on this path. Stay in this river. Stay in this flow. Okay? I'm seeing the black swan here. That could be significant to you. But the black swan here is in flow of the river, even though it's dark. There is no light yet. There is no enlightenment, or there isn't no solid opportunity just yet to make you feel locked into the answer on what's going to happen with your money. But you know that this river will soon lead you to some type of enlightenment. You know, you flowing with this energy is going to lead you to some type of prosperity. It's guaranteed. So be confident on your path, whether it's fast or slow, is what Spirit is saying. Because there's some valuable info that you're getting along the way. Maybe you need to slow down to grab other info, or grab other experience, or grab other relationships to other people. Like maybe you need to rub shoulders with the right people. You would skip all those people if you were just fast moving to the destination. You wouldn't have those certain connections that you need to network in order to get to where you want to go and get to a better destination, a better outcome, a better outlook, or a better perspective. I don't know what you want. Like I said, it could be different for everybody, but you're about to have a fresh start and steady work. That's what you need to know about your money. There's a fresh start. There's a fresh start and steady work building for you, and that your prosperity is guaranteed. It's just slowly opening up. So as you go along your path, be open to growing and learning, and keep expanding. Be open to knowledge, or people who can guide you, people who can add to your perspective or shift it in a way where it helps you, it adds to your plate, so you can reach whatever personal issues you have. with money or career. It's more than money. It's spiritual wealth here that you're gaining along the path. You're going to get the money. It's the spiritual growth that happens on the way. Gemini got this card in their reading. They're the only ones who got this card, and you're getting this card, so you can have Gemini in your chart. You can cross-watch the Gemini read. But it says here, good news, and it's a turkey on the card. This is definitely a timing card, maybe between now and November. If you stay consistent on this path, by November or end of November, you'll see a lot of like the rest of these unfolding moments of prosperity that you're meant to hit, or these milestones. Okay, so maybe it's just motivation for you. Hey, stay on the path. November seems light and bright and something that works for you in your favor. It says you may receive soon an important but very unexpected gift, offer, opportunity, something of that nature. It says accept this with deep respect, okay? Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. So you guys, however you resonate with this card, this is double confirmation. You have this prosperity unfolding for you. There could be somebody else involved helping you get to this destination, to get to this windfall of success, right? So Spirit is saying here that you might have other people sacrificing a lot of their knowledge or their time or their energy or their coin, or you might have one particular person doing this. But in whichever way, shape, or form it's set up for you in your life, Spirit is saying a lot of things are changing for the better, even though that this may be a long journey or it feels like it's taking forever. And so Spirit is saying, you know, if you continue to be open to learning and growing and expanding on this path, being open to receiving information or guidance from whoever could be helping you, Spirit is saying here, you will get to this, this prosperity, this increase of, you know, money or career building or steady work that you desire. Okay, so take note of this message. It may or may not resonate now, but it definitely seems like by the end of November, you'll know exactly what this is saying. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Leos. This is going to be your message. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for sticking around for the live stream read for your Leo reading. We're going to be moving on now to my Libras. So my baby scales of the chat, drop your zodiac signs down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all here, you're in the room, you're ready for the read, you're ready for the tea on what's going on with your shmoney, honey. All right, so everything you need to know about your money is what we're going to be tapping into when it comes to this live stream. For those of you just now coming into the room, you can always cross-watch for the readings we already did. If you're looking for Virgo, Virgo was first because we're in their birthday season, and so they get to go first. So you can always rewind back to Virgo. The timestamps will be available in the comments below. They're always pinned. So if you need the timestamps at the quickness, at the snap of a finger, after the live stream ends, you can find the timestamps in the comments, okay? We just finished Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. We're tapping into Libra, okay? So let's get the message. The baby scales are here. Hey, Tosh. Tosh said the baby scales are here. Period. Thank you. Is that Shy or She? Thank you so much for the gifts in the chat. Marmar, good to see you in the chat. Ashe, ashe. You needed to hear this, Carmaya. I'm glad I was able to send it to you. Ashe. Hi, Bailey. I didn't even know you was here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. My pleasure, my pleasure. Yeah, I appreciate you. All right. So everybody's watching for the Libra placements. The Bay is here for the Libra moon. You can watch for any placement for this career reading. Okay, you guys? But we just finished Leos. We're going into Libras. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Libras? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. When it comes to everything they need to know about their money right now. So let's say. All right, here we go. Hi, Ashley. Thank you so much for the jewels in the chat. Back to back. Appreciate that. And if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, all my readings are half off. I do offer career services, so the career service is available. So the link is in the description box below for all that if you're looking to book a personal. Hi, Makisha. You locked in. I know that's right. Good to see you back. Hi, Rachel. On time. Period. There must be a message here for you. All All right, let's get it. What do we have here? Everything they need to know about their money for Libras. Everything they need to know about their money for Libras. You know what I just heard, Libra? Don't let that ish get you down. That's literally what I just heard. Maybe that has something to do with your reading. I don't know. We haven't pulled a card yet, so let's see. Hi, boards and books. Oh, no. I didn't know that. Wow. Was that today? Dang, that's crazy. She had a good life, though. Aw. We have here ornaments. It was just announced. Aw. R.I.P. Dolly Parton. Is she a Libra? Because we're in Libra's reading right now. What zodiac sign is Dolly Parton? You said it was announced about an hour ago. Aw. She lived a good life, though. She lived a good life. Oh, no, she's January. So she's like an Aquarius or a Capricorn. Oh, okay. Aw. R.I.P. Dolly Parton. You guys, they just got the announcement Dolly Parton passed. She's such an angel. She seemed like such an angel. I mean, I didn't know her personally. I mean, we don't know these people, but she seemed like such an angel. Like an earth angel for sure. She's been through some things, you know what I mean? She's been around for a while. 1946. Yeah, she was sweet. Aw. Yeah. I liked her accent. Dolly Parton. Like when she had that little southern belle. She got that twang. She is a legend. Yeah, she seems so sweet and down to earth. Exactly. You know what's crazy about y'all saying this going into Libra's reading? Maybe Libra, this is how people feel about you. The way we're describing Dolly Parton's energy, earth angel energy. Maybe that's how people are seeing you. Or that when they cross their path, when they cross your path, they feel warm about your aura and your energy. Because that's so crazy that we just ended up saying that as soon as we go into your reading. Have you ever heard anybody say that to you? Let me know if that resonates. If you heard anybody kind of like say, oh, I feel comfortable in your energy, or you give good advice, or I feel warm when I'm around you, or you're like an earth angel, or you're so down to earth. Like, anybody ever say that to you? Let me know in the comments. That could have something to do with your read. You say you got goosebumps. Literally, like, I'm like, You said somebody told you that you look like an angel the other day. Makisha, were they trying to get your number? I'm scared. Did it hurt? Did what hurt? When you fell from heaven? That's what it's giving. Somebody was trying to get your number. Did you give them digits? Makisha's in the chat dropping bars. You told him it was one of the best compliments you ever got? That's beautiful. Yeah, accept it. Take it. Shoot. Take that compliment. That's a nice compliment. That's very sweet. Yeah, you've gotten, I can always be myself with you, Lisa. Yeah, you guys might get this message. Or that you're authentic. Wow. Your first card out, Libras, with that said on a good note there. Everything you need to know about your money, it says ornaments. And I always look at this card as like adornments, like how you adorn and decorate your body, right? With whatever you want. Tattoos, piercings, jewelry, like ornaments, like certain things that you like to accessorize with, right? I'm kind of looking at it like that. But the card here also says extra money, mature investments, celebration, retail, beauty, finishing work, retirement. It's definitely giving to the energy of like your money is going to lead to you celebrating in some way where you might adorn your body with more things that you can afford now to kind of show that you are in a good place with your money. Some people like to adorn themselves with a nice handbag or a nice watch or some nice shoes or a nice outfit. Some people like to get a tattoo. Some people like to do their hair a certain way or get their hair colored or get like, you know, a sew-in, like, or like some type of, you know, hair piece, like a wig or something that's really long or really beautiful or styled a certain way. So these are like adornments, like ornaments, right? To show that you are of high rank or to show you got it like that, to show that maybe you even have like some type of authority. These things, these could be also in assets, the way your house is or the car is, the way your house is on the inside, the feng shui of it. So Spirit is saying what you need to know about your money is that you're going to be able to have an opportunity or more money if you already have an opportunity. Maybe you're going to get a bonus or a raise or something. Something of that nature is coming in where you're going to be able to celebrate in the way of making investments into certain things that you feel like are true for you, mature for you, authentic to you, right? And so this could be beauty, retail, or retirement related if it's an investment of that nature. Like, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. I was getting a phone call. Okay, can y'all see me? We're back. All right. Sorry about that. So, yeah, this is definitely saying that you guys are going to have the money or the funds to invest into something materialistically or for your appearance personally, or like to invest in like a certain like bank account or like some type of investment like that where you could save the money or multiply it in a way, like multiple streams of income if you have investments that you want to make. So Spirit is saying everything you need to know about your money is that your money will multiply, or you will attract more money because of the way you adorn yourself or adorn the money in a mature way. So investing into it. So that's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful energy here on the spread as your first card out. I kind of want to see what the Spirit Animal Oracle deck's going to show. You just got a new handbag last week. What'd you get, Rachel? You got the latest and greatest. I always get my handbags at Marshall's. If I get any. I'm not a bag girly, though. I'm a backpack girly, but I'm not like a bag girly. You see what I'm saying? But I'll be getting my stuff at Marshall's. Y'all shop at Marshall's? You got Michael Kors crossbody bag? Oh, that's cute. She's like, I'm on the go. I need a crossbody bag, period. That's my vibes. Ashe, Rachel. Congratulations on your new bag. Period. We got Scorpion energy. Some of you guys have Scorpio in your chart. What's funny is Scorpio is right after, so maybe you want to stick around for that read. But it says here, new beginnings. You are invited to instigate change, but you are also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Get rid of anything and everything in your life that will prevent you from improving. Based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. You are promised a beneficial rebirth. There's a new beginning happening with your money based off of something you did before or something that you needed to get rid of. It could have been an old habit. It could have been a relationship. It could have been an old position or an old perspective or something. Internally or externally, there was like one thing that needed to like get rid of, or maybe a couple. But this is the beneficial rebirth. Like, you're in motion of a beneficial rebirth. So I don't know if you actually already made this change or this change is about to happen, but whatever it is, and we do have the eclipse coming up, so maybe it has to do with the eclipse energy of this change leading you into new beginnings. Scorpio energy talks about death and rebirth, and this card is also talking about that as well. Like you are promised a beneficial rebirth here with your money. So for a lot of you guys, celebrating about how much money you get next or whatever opportunity that you lock in, like even if it's just like you getting accepted for the position after an interview, like even if it's that for some of you, and it feels like a fresh start, new beginning, a new chapter, new you, who this. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, all this, you know, energy gets you to attract maybe new opportunities, or gets you to want to go out more and celebrate. If you've been hermit moding, maybe you want to meet new people, maybe you want to adorn your body or adorn your home with nicer things, or things that you've never had before. For some of you guys, you've never had nice things, and this is a chance for you to have nice things. There's nothing wrong with getting nice things or wanting nice things. I'm also getting that somebody could be celebrated, like, congratulations, Libra, like that type of energy. So it could be talking about your birthday coming up, your birthday season coming up. For some of you guys, it's just talking about the workplace environment, applauding you, or your family, like people closest to you, like applauding you and being like, wow, you did that type energy. I'm also getting like by Christmas time or whatever holiday you celebrate. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It's just like end of year holidays and celebration. For some of you, that's also when this new beginning happens. Some of you, this new beginning or change happens within the next 2 weeks. For others of you, it's in your birthday season. And for others of you, it's later on this year, like after the last Mercury retrograde of the year, like November, December energy. You could be excited to buy yourself certain things that you couldn't afford before. You know what song I'm getting? I'm getting Drake's song lyric where it's like, I got the money in the cars, cars in the clothes, the HOEs, you know. I just want to be successful. Yeah, I feel like you just wanted to be successful in some way, shape, or form. I don't feel like you were like focusing all your energy on material gain. You were like, I just want to be successful. I just want to live a good life. You're going to get that plus some because you didn't desire it in such a greedy way, or in such a like, I don't even know if greedy is the word. You didn't desire it in such a way where you're holding on a tight grip to the outcome or an expectation. You might have done that here and there, but after a while, you started being like, I know what I want, but I'm okay without it. I don't have a tight grip on to like, it has to happen that way, or I have to have it right now, or the expectation of it has to turn out to be this. And so because of that, that's why Spirit is giving you a little extra on it. That's our fun. They're giving you a little spicy new beginning. Okay. For some of you guys, it's a relationship romantically too, as well as career. Or it's like a business partnership gone well. I was channeling a lot from that energy. Yeah, bottom of the deck, cougar, leadership. For some of you guys, you call yourselves cougars. Why you do that? But it says here, you have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose, and define where you're headed. So, yeah, this is your new beginning. Your new beginning is that you're stepping into your power. Like, what does a leader do? Well, they look nice. First of all, they look clean. They look nice. They got nice things on them. But they also have the beauty, right? And the brains. They also have the yeah, I got nice things on the outside, but I got the mentality too to be a leader of my own life, or be a leader for others, or a role model, or delegate certain tasks, or be the lead of the team lead, or be the lead of like my own business, like be my own boss. A lot of you guys have a lot of like knowledge, like you know a lot of stuff. You have like a lot of life experience, or like you know a lot of like I don't know if you were a jack or a Jane of all trades, but like you have a lot of trade underneath your belt, skills from like random moments of your life. So this pays off for you. Either way, this is really good read. I don't know what it's trying to say. It's kind of all over the place, but it looks really good. You said claiming 2 weeks on God. Period. I just want to be successful. You're not putting too much pressure on being successful, but you're doing what you need to do to be successful. And because you're not putting too much pressure on the outcome of the type of success and when and all that extra stuff, that's saying that you don't have a tight grip on it. You're allowing it to flow and for the universe to, you know, do its thing as you are doing your own thing, right? And so that's why you're going to be receiving this, or how you're going to be receiving this. And you're going to be surprised with these new beginnings. You're going to be like, oh, that's how this works. Law of attraction. You'll be so surprised. Community card. Yeah, somebody is definitely a leader of like a team, a crowd, a community, a network, whether it's in person or online. This could be clients and customers. You're a boss of your own business and they be lining up at your door or lining up at your site. I just want to be successful. Look, high honors. Yeah, you're highly blessed and favored. And not only that, you're celebrated. You're celebrated by others. So others give you the recognition and the reward that you deserve. Like I said, that's the celebration card right here. Celebration on the card, I mean. Like, that's what I was getting. A lot of people clapping for you. Clap for the heavyweight champ, me. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Libra, you the heavyweight champ. Period. I want to pull an angel number and then we'll get into Scorpios. We'll get into those Scorpio reads. So I was channeling a lot of Scorpio energy. Wow, we have 1212 on the clock. I just seen 1212. That could be an angel number significant to you. Libras, this is what you need to know about your money. Progression, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 1, 1. Alignment. So it says here, you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. This is why you receive, because you know what you want, but you're okay without it. You're putting like this energy of like, I'm trusting in the natural flow of the universe. As long as I'm taking action, something's going to happen from it. And, you know, it is what it is, you know. And you being in that energy is giving you all this stuff. I'm not saying it's immediate, but I'm not saying it's going to take till next year either. You see what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? We have here alignment. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in the divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. 1, 1, 1. This is new beginnings here twice. 1, 1, 1 speaks of fresh starts, new beginnings. And then we also have the new beginnings on the Scorpio card. Somebody could have Aries in their chart. They don't have to, but there could be a Libra with Aries in their chart. You might want to cross-watch the Aries reading, see if there's extra messages for you in the Aries read in this live stream. You're making a lot of progress, though. And this is, you're aligned to this, babe. Like, people are going to be like, wow. They see you made a whole transformation. Like, you dressing nice, or you got nice things, or like, it's not even just the outside, because the inside matters too. But like, you're going to be able to adorn your lifestyle, your life, your home, your body with these things based off of what you implemented and stayed focused on for yourself. But without all the pressure. It's like, I'm focused on this, but without all the pressure of like, hey, listen, universe, you gotta make it like this. Like, it's like ordering food at a restaurant. You don't go to the restaurant and then order your food, and then after you order your food, you go back to the kitchen and tell them how to make your food. No, you sit there patiently at your table because you know your food's going to come, and however they make it is going to be however you ordered from the menu, because that's what you ordered. You see what I'm saying? And if it's wrong, okay, then take it back. But if it's right, then you go and sit there and you're going to eat it. Spirit is saying here, you are in the energy of receiving. You're not worried about how it's cooking. You letting spirit cook. You just gonna sit there and do what you need to do, and let spirit bring this to you. And that's why you get what you get. Could you imagine us ordering food at a restaurant and then being like, oh, thank you, and they're like, okay, do you need anything else? No, thank you. And then you get up and you walk to the kitchen and you're like, hi, I just placed an order, so I just want to make sure you cook my mahi correctly. Could you imagine? They kick you out of that restaurant so quick. This Looney Tune. Refund their money. We're not making this plate. This person think they're head chef. This person think they work here. They a sous chef. I'm screaming. Thank you, chef. All right, I'm locking out. I'm clocking out of Libra's energy. I'm getting goofy now. I'm clocking out of Libra's energy. We're about to tap into Scorpions. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Scorpion gang biddies and zaddies up in the building? Drop your zodiac signs on chat room below. Let me know y'all here. Y'all ready for the read? Y'all ready up for the tea for everything you need to know about your money? All right. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe, all the things. Support your girl. Support me right now. Run it up. All right, let's get it. Exactly, Makisha. You're not going to limit the universe. Exactly. Let's lock in the Scorpios. Hi, Victoria. If you guys would like to book a personal with me, my links are in the description box below on how to book with me. And also, they're half off. So definitely book before they're sold out. All right, you guys? Let's get it. Pendulum, your first card out. Wow. Okay, so it says fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy, seasonal work, job change, making choices. Okay. For some of you guys, your finances have been swinging in and out of stability. So sometimes money tight, sometimes money good. If it's not that, maybe that's how you feel about your mood. Maybe your mood swings at work. Sometimes you want to show up and you're there and you're in a good mood and you're vibing. You clock out, it was a good day. And other days you're like, I don't freaking want to be here. Bump this place. I'm about to start applying for other places. So Spirit is saying here that you need to make a choice, or you just realize that something could be coming up here where something needs to come into balance. It's either your mood, the workplace, or the money that you make, how you save or how you spend, what you expect to receive. I'm going to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Clover, good luck. Lucky break, gamble, good fortune, chance, finance, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. You have a surprise coming up that after whatever fluctuating moods or income or indecision, if you choose to take a new perspective on whatever it is that you feel, or wherever it is that you work and feel about how you feel about like your environment or the type of money you make or the title that you have, Spirit is saying whatever new strategy or perspective or choice that's happening here, it's gonna be a lucky outcome attached to that. Like if you feel like you're just swinging back and forth between decisions, or back and forth between moods, you're really moody at work, or back and forth between like, you know, should I stay or should I go? You get a new workplace opportunity elsewhere. Spirit is saying, if you stop swinging and you just sit still and look at it for what it is, you're going to realize that making a choice based off of how you feel in the stillness, like when you pull back and you're like, what is this really? And you see it from a higher perspective, or you understand it from outside of the situation. Sometimes it takes writing down the pros and cons. Some of you guys, you need to write down pros and cons. Spirit is saying here, you're going to get an answer on what choice you want to make, and that choice is attached to good fortune, a surprise lucky break here for you. So you might feel like it's a gamble to do this, but Spirit is saying try it, because if not, you'll always wonder, what if? And if you do it, you're going to wonder what if anyway. You see what I'm saying? You wonder what if you don't do it. You'll wonder what if you do it. So rather you do it and know the answer than not do it at all. That's my motto. You don't have to follow what I say. I don't like wondering what if. I'm an air sign. I already got other things on my mind and 152 tabs open in my mind. I don't want to be thinking about nothing else, especially a what if. Bye. You can miss me with that. 12:21 is on the clock for you. That's interesting, because Libra's got 12:12 on the clock for them in their reading. Now you're getting 12:21. You're getting the mirrored aspect of it. What's the spiritual animal connected to this energy? I have no idea what this is talking about, Scorpios, when it comes to your personal life. But this will resonate with those who feel like, oh, okay, I know what she's talking about. Or, oh, this is talking about that. If you're thinking that while you're watching this reading is for you. Lion, control. It says here, you might have to moderate aggressive impulses. This is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your thoughts or needs more openly in a constructive way to reduce your level of frustration. Some of y'all frustrated in the workplace, or frustrated with your progress in your own business, or frustrated with maybe your personal life, and then you go to work and you're frustrated at work in your professional environment. So it's like this or that, however you flip it, slice it, dice it, reverse it, like that's what it's giving. It's giving like, I'm frustrated. What can I do to change this? Well, you might have to make a decision, or you might have to make a choice, or it could be a job switch. I don't know what it is for you. Book a personal if you need one, but it's definitely saying there is something that needs to like be adjusted here, because your workplace environment could be literally making you upset or aggressive or angry or frustrated. And Spirit says we need to work through that. Why is that your workplace environment, or whatever you created for yourself if you have your own business, why is it making you feel like that? It shouldn't make you feel like that on a consistent basis. What can you do to adjust that? For some of you guys who work for yourself, maybe you just feel like you're getting burnt out. What can you do to bring things back into balance? Take that risk and gamble to pull some things off of your schedule. Like remove things from your schedule to make more time and to schedule yourself in. Time, you time, me time, love, self-love, care time, right? Do something for you one of those days instead of doing for everybody else all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's giving. For some of you guys, that's the adjustment that needs to be made. That's the decision. That's the choice. There's a lucky break connected to that. That means that you're going to still gain the same amount of money, or gain the same type. You're going to still maintain the same type of success. And then on top of that, still have time for you and feel fulfilled, because you're giving yourself me time. And you're like, wow, I didn't know I could do that and still be successful and make ends meet and do whatever I want to do and still have money left over and all that. So it's like maybe you just need to readjust and move things around on your schedule or your routine here in order for things to work for you instead of work against you and get you frustrated or burnt out in your own business. Now, you can apply that if you work elsewhere, okay? If you work elsewhere for another company, maybe it's that, in a different way that kind of resonates. You can utilize that same example in a workplace. And for some of you guys, you just work in a place where people just are not positive, or they try to control you. There's some type of maybe like what's that word? Like superiority, or like management, or micromanaging or something like that around you. For some of you, if it's not micromanaging, it's like, what's the word? Somebody's on a power trip. That's what it is. It could be in the workplace. Somebody on a power trip trying to micromanage you or control you, or trying to challenge your knowledge or your intellect. Like, you're like, no, but I went to school for this. I know what I'm talking about. And they're like, no, but here we don't do that. You don't know what you're talking about, and you need to learn from scratch. Like, I don't know. Somebody is just like testing you. Spirit is saying be open to constructive criticism, but also be open to reducing your frustration levels. Be open to like, to speaking on things, but maybe with like a new approach, like respectfully. You might have to say something, but at the same time, maybe you change the tone you're saying it, or you use ChatGPT to kind of help you word things in a business way or business setting. Address things. Because the way you do that is going to get you to where you want to go, which is clearly more abundance here with the clover here. This could be between now and March. For some of you, you're being guided to like save face for a while. Like, you're being guided to try and stay calm and save face for a while, so to speak. Like, smile and make nice just to make ends meet right now, because you have a goal of getting to a particular you have a goal of getting to some particular form of abundance, but you can't get there if you show like this testy part of yourself, or show that somebody got underneath your skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you handle situations that are like difficult, or difficult people? For some of you Scorpios, y'all not good at that. You be ready to fight. You be ready to snap or tell somebody about themselves. There's a new strategy that works. There are signs being given to you that there's a new way of doing something, or looking at something, or addressing other people, or addressing something. It's something. Whatever you do for career. You are putting together the pieces of the puzzle from the signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. Yeah, you're getting the sign. And then we have gestures. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a helping hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you'll receive recognition too. Cutting ties. You may need to leave a current work position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges, so just go with grace. Yeah, for some of you guys, you just don't like the people you work with or who you work for. Maybe you don't like the company. Maybe it's starting to frustrate you now. It's starting to bring like that shadow part of yourself out, or that part of yourself that you're like, dang, they're bringing out the worst in me instead of the best in me. I need to go. Whatever decision you make in and around that, and that's not telling everybody to just up and leave their job today, but it's just saying like, you know, you might have to reconsider what it is that you want based off of where it is that you're at right now in career. What do you need to switch up? Is it the environment? Is it the schedule? Is it the hours? Is it your routine? Is it your mindset? It's something. Because when you do, you get a lucky break. And underneath this lucky break is the treasure card with a bunch of gems overflowing out on the other side. So it says worry-free finances, money in reserve, access to money, executive, sales, planning, hidden talent could all be other bullet points that resonate with you. But it's telling me here that this risk, or this chance that you take to at least reconsider what it is that you want to do, when you finally make a decision, it seems like it's attached to this hidden treasure. It's like the hidden abundance to that decision. It's like you can't see what's ahead after that decision, but when you make that decision, you'll see it. It'll pop up. You'll be like, oh, that's why I had to do that. Or, oh, that's why I felt that way. It'll come around full circle for you. You're going to be like, oh, that's why. You put the dots together. But you may not be able to see clearly because you're pendulum swinging back and forth with, should I take a risk? Should I stay? Should I take a risk? Should I stay? What does it show me? I don't know. And it's like you're making yourself motion sick. sometimes cutting ties to a person, a situation, an environment, or a thought process, like a mentality, is the sign, is the thing that you need to do to be the helping hand for yourself or others, depending on what decision you make, who it involves. So that's what I have here for you, Libras. I mean, not Libras, Scorpios. Hopefully that made sense. Check out Libra's reading, because some of Libra's energy was in your reading. I know you got 1221 on the clock, but Libra got 1212. So maybe there's extra additional messages for you. I feel like that was really quick of a read, but I didn't channel any more messages, so that's it. So I don't know. Maybe this is not for everybody. Maybe this is more of a personal read. I don't know. Scorpio's reading felt short. Like, sweet, straight to the point, but also, like, I don't know if it's going to resonate with everybody, that one. So I'm just going to keep it pushing. I'm just going to go with where Spirit is telling me to go with the message. I ain't going to do too much, pull too many cards, and then repeat the same thing. So we're just going to move on from that. Check out the Libra reading if you have Libra in your chart, or you feel called to watch any other placements, because you might be able to get an additional message you resonate with. But that's going to be your reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy, queens and kings of the Scorpion energy, my Scorpianas. Let's go into Sag. What do we have here for my bow and arrow babies? Where's my Sagittario? My Sagittario. Drop your bow and arrows. Let me know who's in the chat, who's ready for the read, who's ready for this tea. Everything you need to know about your money is going to be coming through in this reading for the career live stream. We just finished Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Scorpio. We're now in the last column here where we're tapping into Sagittario. After Sagittarius is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. If you guys are here, like the video, run it up with the likes, and subscribe to the channel. You can more than welcome let me know how these readings resonate with you in the comments, but most importantly, like and subscribe, okay, you guys? So let me know that you still want to see these career readings, okay? I need to know. Thank you so much. Just want to fix it for the high five, Jules. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got Brady in the chat. Ashe. Anybody else who is a Sagittario, come through, drop your zodiac sign. Let's get into the message. Everything you need to know about your money. What is it speaking about? Let's say. What do we need to know? Hi, Jenny. What do we need to know? Let's get it. What do we need to know at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. Whoa. You're the first and only zodiac sign that got this card, so this is going to be an interesting read. Everything you need to know about your money has to do with a mask. And it says here on the mask card, secret stash, saving pennies, finding money, theft. Careers that could be associated with the mask is acting, or an assistant, or it could be talking about hidden potential, or the unknown, just in general. So take these bullet points as it resonates career-wise, but the mask card represents something about secret money, or like money hidden from you, maybe stolen from you. Maybe you finding money that you didn't know you were gonna come across. It could have been in your pocket when you did the laundry, or it could be on the floor when you're walking in the mall, or it could be in the parking lot just before you enter the store, wherever you parked. So Spirit is saying here, you could be finding money. For some of you guys, you could be giving back the money that you gave someone else. So if someone borrowed money, maybe they owe you money, and you can get what back you're owed. I think I said that backwards. You can get back what you're owed. I said what back. You can get what back you're owed. What am I talking about? All right, let's lock in. I don't want to get distracted because I get goofy. But yeah, there's something about this coming through. Let's actually get into the spiritual animal deck and see what this is talking about for my Sagittario. For my Sagittario, what do we have here with the mask card? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. For everyone's highest good in mind. Crow. The crow caused transition. It says, what part of your life is or may be going through a transition. Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling you that you are ready to make the change. So Spirit is saying what's hidden is that there may be a part of your life that you're ready to like change because you already outgrew whatever it is. A relationship, a career, a city, whatever it is, you already outgrew it. So you're ready to make the change. For some of you guys, you've been wanting to do this. So I'm not telling you anything new. It's about when you make this change or whatever you being guided to do, it's about you actually finding the abundance or the money or the opportunity because of this change. Also, the crow could be like something that you heard cawing out your window in the day or at night. You could be like hearing a crow or seeing a crow, lots of crows. This is your spirit guide saying like there might be energy around you that could be trying to give you false hope or promises, false promises. It could be a workplace or a relationship. It could be a city that you live in. A lot of fake energy. A lot of facade. A lot of acting. People acting one way and then but they're really another. Spirit is saying you've already outgrown whatever this is. For some of you guys, Sagittarius, not to read you for filth or nothing, but this mask could also be your own mask. Where it is that you feel like you need to do something or show something for the clout. So it could be social media related. Like you make your life look good on there, but actually in real life, it's not like that. Spirit is saying you might want to make a change and live more in your truth or your authenticity to like what's actually going on. Because if it has anything to do with your career, you might want to be more authentic in that way because that's more attractive. Is like your audience is going to be like, oh, they're just like me or I'm just like them. You know what I mean? Like it's cool to be glamorous and lifestyle and all put together, but it's nice to know that someone put together also has other things to them that gives them layers, that gives them character, that gives them like that za, like, oh, I resonate with them. Like, yeah, they got nice things, but they still a regular person, or they're still like a person who thinks like me, or who looks like me. I could be like them too one day. Like it's like giving role model energy. For some of you guys, you're in a position that you can be a role model if you choose to be like that. But take it how it resonates. That's not going to resonate with all. So book a personal if you need one. Link is in the description box below. They're half off right now, so definitely go check it out. But this is what I'm channeling. Bottom of the deck is the whale card, communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. That's literally what I said. I didn't even know that was there. For those of you who are on social platforms or doing things out in the public or for a community or for a workplace environment and you have, you have a reputation to uphold, you might have to take off the mask and be a little bit more vulnerable. It's not saying that you're not authentic. It's just saying that they want to see more real stuff or real you or something like that. Or that's going to help you gain some type of level of attraction or money or opportunity to come towards you because you're coming from a realness. You're not coming from a facade or what you want things to look like or from a perfect cookie cutter shaped lifestyle. Like that's cool and all, but I don't feel like that's I don't feel like that's where Spirit's trying to guide you. It's like Spirit's trying to guide you towards your authenticity. Or authentic, like, things you do or say or you present. Because that's what's going to make you gain a type of success here. You're going to attain success by being in this energy. Show me more about this, Spirit. You could have fake people around you in the workplace environment or in your personal life. Judgment card in reverse. For some of you guys, whatever this change that you're about to make could have to do with legalities, because we have the adjudication card in reverse. So maybe there's something about cases that were open now being closed, or someone not being honest under the court of law. So something could rule in your favor, or communication could come in clearly and give you a level of like power here. Bring things back into balance. We got the beaver here. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. The adjudication card says that you're going to make a decision. What you need to know about your money, you're going to make a decision based off of these masks. Whatever this mask energy is, whatever part of it that I was describing that you resonated with, you're going to make a decision when it comes to that. And that's your change. That's your transition. That's you being signaled like, I'm ready to make a change because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then there goes the communication that comes through that you make with yourself and to the universe and to maybe another person or your environment, to where things now are back in the balance in order for you to have overall wholeness and overall success. Because that's what you truly desire. That's what you want. Okay? For some of you guys, whales could be significant to you. Maybe it's like your favorite animal. For some of you guys, you might have seen a beaver recently. We have here distant horizons. So this is definitely speaking of your wish fulfillment. You're going to get your wish fulfillment, but it requires a decision. And it could have been a pending decision. That's either the decision you have to make, or it's outside of you, or it's both. You got to make the decision, but then also like the ball is in the universe's court or in someone else's court or a workplace environment's court in order for them to make a decision that aligns to you as well. Maybe two things need to come into alignment. But whatever this is speaking about your wish fulfillment. You're going to get your wish fulfillment, but something has to end or close out in order for you to transition to that. I could be like, yo, I want to go to Chick-fil-A. I want to go to Chick-fil-A all day. But if I don't get in the car and start my car and start driving over there, I ain't getting to Chick-fil-A. Or if I don't place the order on Uber Eats, I'm not going to receive nothing. It's like I got to take a level of action is the point. So there is a level of action here being asked from you. And whatever it is, the crow is signaling you that you are ready to make the change. What is the transition or the level of action you need to communicate and make in order to have what it is that you want when it comes to your money? You need to know this about your money. Yeah, that's the message. That's crazy. Crazy. Sheesh. Hi, Spicy Cajun Woman. Thank you for being here. She's a Sag. Period. Hi, Anna. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Grand Rising. Ashe. Hi, Jenny. Let's get it. Oh, you said it's an extension of last night's read? Archuleta, 100%. I could see that. For sure. We have here follow-up. Follow-up as what's happening with your money. You're going to get an update or a follow-up, either in real life or from a spiritual sign, right? However, which way, shape, or form, you get this follow-up or this update based off of the changes that you're making or the transition that you make, based off of what you communicate, based off of what you want to do for yourself that you feel like you're ready to make. You're going to get the update. Spirit saying, I'm going to follow up with you. For some of you, this requires you to follow up when it comes to a contract or a career commitment, you need to follow up with something. For some of you guys, you need to follow up with them automatic withdrawals on your bank accounts. You need to follow up with those things, or you need to get into alignment. Follow up with something. Somebody need to do their taxes, or something about tax return could be here. Follow up, something like that nature. Follow up on a workplace, like, hey, I thought I was supposed to get my performance evaluation. It's been 8 months in. I thought I was supposed to get one at 6 months or 9 months, or that wouldn't make sense, but 3 months or 6 months if that's the case. So you just need to be more punctual and specific to asking what it is that you desire. Closed mouths don't get fed. Loan denied. For some of you guys, your follow-up on checking in on your money, you could feel denied of certain money. That's all going to change when you are ready to make the change. For some of you guys, you're applying for like loans or credit cards that get denied, but the reason why you can't have the results you want is because you have to fix something in order to have what you want. So you might have to fix your credit score or pay off that debt from before on a different card or a different thing in order for you not to get denied. You got to have your ducks in a row first, babe. We have here, for some of you guys, you may have felt denied from an interview or from a workplace opportunity. You're going to get the job offer for those of you who have been denied of certain like workplace opportunities. You've been feeling like you've been experiencing a lot more no's than yeses, a lot more shut doors than open. So Spirit is saying you're going to get an opportunity or an offer here to make money or to make more money. But it requires you to take a level of action. So like I said, I don't know, whatever it is for you, I don't know what it is. If you're switching careers or cities, or maybe changing up how you communicate. I don't know. But whatever it is that this is talking about, it's to get you to more money, more opportunity here. This is what you need to know. For a lot of you, this is your advice, but for some of you guys, this is double confirmation. Last card, Spirit, for my Sagittario. And then we'll go to Capricorn. This is for whoever needs to hear it. It's not going to resonate with everybody. We have entrepreneur and we have budget. Wow. Late nights, early mornings. This person is working on themselves. For some of you guys, you're your own boss, or you want to be. Multiple streams of income, something you're working on, or your own business that you could be working on, bigger or small, however you see it. Spirit is saying you might have to calculate your finances and budget your money in order to do these things. To get the clients and the customers that you want, to get offered, you know, to have orders and offers on your services, goods, or products, whatever you provide, the collective. This is what you need to know about your money. To invest the money that you make at that full-time job or that part-time job into your own business, if that's the case. Or for some of you guys who are entrepreneurs already, it's whatever you're making from that endeavor and how you pour it back into the business to make more money. How are you multiplying it? How are you amplifying like how much you made? How are you adding? No, I think I said it right. How are you investing back into the company where it makes you more than you did last month? That's what I mean by that. We have creativity here. Your light bulb goes off. This is talking about new ideas kind of coming to you in the flow. Maybe you felt like you had creative blocks. You have creative flow opening up for you. So go with the flow of your creativity or your new ideas, or, hey, I have an idea. I want to do this, or I want to do that. Or I know I said I went to school for this and that's why I got a degree on, but I decided that in my real life after graduation, I want to go do this instead. So I'm going to go do that. Like for some of you guys, it's just about like locking in to your authenticity. Like you don't have to subscribe to what you went to school for if that's not really what you resonated with, but you just wanted a degree in something. Sometimes that happens, but it's okay. You can still pivot. We have payday here. I just cut the oracle deck in half, and we have entrepreneur and payday. For some of you guys, you want your own business. Meanwhile, you could have went to school to, I don't know, be a doctor or a lawyer or something, and it was long-term school, and after you did all that, you're like, oh, I know what I want to do, but it's nothing to do with what I went to school for. And that's going to be specific for those of you who resonate with that. That's not going to be for everybody. Some of you guys, that's just an example of saying like how your brain is functioning right now, or how you're meant to, you're ready to make a particular change, and it may not be what it is that you originally thought. So give yourself that that power to find this opportunity, or to attract this opportunity based off of you being ready to make some type of change. I know I keep repeating that, but that's literally all Spirit is telling me, is that Sagittarius has a change here they're going to make. So take it out resonates. I don't know who this is for, but this is going to be your read, babe. Well, for some of you, I know who it's for because you guys are resonating in the chat. But I'm saying for everybody else watching, I don't know. But like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. Book a personal if you need one. The link is in the description box below. Let's lock into my greatest of all time. Where's my Capricorns at? Let's get it. Hey, Capricorn. We be vibing. We be thriving. Give me 1 second, you guys. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back, okay? Y'all gonna be here when I get back, or are you gonna leave? Why don't you just stay? I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back, y'all. Did y'all wait for me? Everybody left. You gotta wait for me. Hey, you guys. All right, so we're back. Okay. Let's do this. We gotta get into my Capricorn gang, baddies and zaddies up in the building. And then I'm gonna eat lunch. Cause I'm sleepy. And I need to wake the F up. If you guys book personal readings with me, I'm working on a few today. So for those of you who booked on, I think August 20th, I'm going to be working on some of those, okay? But let's get into y'all messages. All right, y'all. Let's get into the messages for my Capricorns. Let's say. What do we have here for my Capricorn gang, baddies and zaddies up in the building? Let's get it. The seal. Ooh, I feel like we get this for you every single time. I can't make this up. It says here, business contract, documents, gift of money, writing paperwork, staying put. Nice. This is a seal of approval. When it comes to everything you need to know about your money, it's signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours from the universe, from your own self. You gave it to yourself. For some of you guys, you gave yourself this opportunity. The universe is just going like this. Congratulations, period. It's giving financial freedom a little bit here. You guys could be getting gifted some type of significant reward or recognition, raise, bonus, things like that. Anything in contract. We have here the wolf. It speaks of inner strength. You will be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to look at it with a fresh set of eyes. For a lot of you, you had to have the strength in order to get to this energy. And so you're taking a step back where you did to look at things from a fresh set of eyes and to I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Hold on, before I finish that sentence. Whale, communication. This is what Sagittarius got too. Transition, crow, innocence, sheep. For some of you, you had to really tap into your inner strength. Something could have been pulling on your energy. Dang, why do I feel like this is personal life? For some of you guys, personal life started getting heavy. And it was distracting you from like your business endeavors or believing in yourself to get somewhere or something like that. It could have been affecting you in the workplace, your personal life. You know when you have like something happen in the morning and you trying to like go to work and then like, I don't know, something happens with the kids or with your spouse or with your boyfriend or girlfriend or I don't know, maybe you spilled your coffee on your shirt and it's like, you started off the day like that and then you show up at work and you're like, I gotta leave my problems at the door. And so you try to do that, but then it's hard for you to do it. You find yourself getting moody, snappy, or frustrated. Spirit is saying here, you had to find the inner strength to be able to get towards this seal of abundance or this contract of good reputation or money or documents of like, you had to like save face and not snap in order to get to where you wanted to go. It feels like personal life more recently, like in the recent past, or it could be happening right now. For some of you guys, you're on different timelines. So it just feels like this is a reminder that you have all the spiritual tools in your spiritual treasure chest. So this is you have all the mental and the spiritual strength to not allow things to get the best of you and to continue to keep moving forward. And if you need to take a step back to see from a fresh perspective or a fresh set of eyes. Adventure. You need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. You know, change is like the theme of like this live stream today, or like making transitions or small adjustments for big wins, or like whatever the case, like however you want to label it, change, transition, whatever, shifts, adjustments. It's like literally the theme right now. Like this eclipse is talking about all of that with people's money, their mindsets, how they manifest, what they want personally or professionally to them. In your case, it feels like you had to have the inner strength to like power through or keep going on, even though your personal life was pulling on your energy. It feels like that's the challenge you were facing. It was either discouraging you from showing up to work, or was distracting you from being in workflow or work mode mentality. What else is here, Spirit? Peace, dolphin. Yeah, something or someone personally closest to you. It could be a situation. It doesn't have to be a person. But it wasn't adding to your plate. It was taking from it. And what it was taking was your mental and emotional and financial peace. You had to find the inner strength to either let that go or keep moving forward without having that distract you or affect you. It feels like personal life stuff. There's a business contract or a gift of money that Spirit is sign, sealing, and delivering for you to receive in real time. So there is an opportunity on its way, or it has already arrived, depending on your timeline that you're on. It is to make up for that time and energy that it took for you to gain your peace back, or to get through whatever struggle that was going on in your life at the time that could have been distracting you or setting you back financially. It's like spirit saying, I'm replacing that, babe. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I'm replacing that. You know, thank you for having courage and inner strength and grace to keep moving forward despite this energy trying to deplete you of your peace, mentally, emotionally, or financial peace here. So that's what it's giving. It kind of reminds me of like Little Red Riding Hood vibes with the wolf card. It's like the challenge is you had to see through the illusion, or see through the veil, so to speak. Grandma, what big teeth you have. The better to hate you. Like, it's like, and I'm sorry I'm so dramatic, but that's what it's giving. It's like, oh my God, it took you to a certain level to see the truth clearly in order to jump away from that or rise above that challenge or illusion, in order to get back your peace that something else was trying to siphon. A wolf in sheep's clothing. A wolf in grandma's clothing. It's giving your Little Red Riding Hood, Capricorn. So I'm seeing here the gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life, to those around you. Trust your instincts and your intuition rather than overthinking things. For some of you, your discernment got better when it comes to personal life and professional life, which is why there's so much happening in your professional life coming up. It's like gifts of money. Gifts of money doesn't have to be like, oh, here goes money. Gifts of money could be in the form of different ways when it comes to career money. It could be you gaining an opportunity to get money from like wherever that opportunity comes from. A person, a situation, a workplace dynamic, a function, a networking event, wherever it comes from, is like there's a gift of opportunity to make money, or a gift of money, period. So there's a contract here, possibly here, for a lot of you Capricorns coming up. But you had to take a leap of faith. The dolphin card is giving like you had to strive to use your instincts and your intuition rather than overthinking things. There could have been illusions around you that you were trying to excuse or overthink, to be like, nah, that's not it. It's just me. You could have been blaming yourself but it was actually them or the environment. It wasn't just you. I mean, you were keeping yourself there, but it wasn't just you. It was like, no, something was distracting or manipulative. So you're taking a step back to look at things with a fresh set of eyes, so that way you can move past a challenge, something that wasn't protecting your peace, something that was siphoning your peace or taking from your plate. Sorry about that, you guys. We got disconnected. I had a notification on my phone that popped up for a package, so I gotta go get the door. Hopefully we're still connected. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I gotta get this package. That's crazy. Gift of money. I gotta get this package. Gift of money. Look at you. Hold on. I'll be right back. Speaking of gift of money, that's literally what this is. If you guys are resonating with this, definitely like the video, hype the video, and leave a comment down in the chat to let me know how it resonates. The swan is on the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, this has to do with love. So the swan here on the bottom of the deck could be significant to you, Capricorns. It says, you have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you have had to go through were worth it. See, you had to go through certain things. You had to get through some significant inner strength here. So that's what it's giving. Wow. Significant inner strength was needed here. For some of you guys, it was your personal life relationships. When one love exits, another love enters. And maybe it's someone you already knew of. Maybe it's a reconciliation of soulmates here. Seeing. This is going to be your message. Let me pull. No, I don't want to pull this deck. Actually, I want to pull this one. Let me pull a money card from this reading, from this oracle deck, to see what's here for you. Who's resonating with this? Anybody resonating? Thank you for the clutch. Just want to fix it. I appreciate that for the gifts. Ashe, y'all running it up with the gifts. Thank you. Just want to fix it. I appreciate you. Hi, Lady Blue. Pay bills. It seems like now you're going to be able to pay bills with no resentment or worry here. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like you guys, Capricorn, you've given to a lot of people, okay? You haven't really given to yourself. So it's like you might be the responsible one to pay for other people and other things and all the time showing up. But now you're going to be able to have peace of mind when it comes to your money, because you're not paying for all these things. You're not feeling overwhelmed with money or responsibilities here. It's like everything that you gave out is returning back to you. And for some of you Capricorns, it's about dang time. My bird is going off. She's about to be going off for a while, you guys. Sorry for that. She wilding out. But this is what I have here for you. This is what I'm channeling. What's on the bottom? Creativity. You might be investing your money into new ideas, training, or even shopping or vacations here. It's like now you're able to give to yourself where you weren't able to. Like I said, some of you Capricorns, you've been running thin on money or something about paying everybody's bills or everything. Personal life getting to you when it comes to professional life. Not being able to focus on professional life or having to over focus on professional life just to make ends meet for everybody else, including you. So it's giving like you had the inner strength to do this for so long and now it's returning back to you tenfold. That's what I was getting before I walked away from the desk. So that's what I have here for you, Capricorns. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to be for all, but definitely book a personal if you need one. The link is in the description box below. And my readings are half off, okay? So right now until they're sold out, they're half off. So definitely take advantage of it if you feel like this reading called for you to book a career reading, because I do offer those career services. Now let's lock into my Aquarius. Where's my Aquabots? Nice. Where's my Aquarius? Pull up. Let's say, what do we have here for your money? Everything you need to know about your money. Let's see what we have here for my Aquarius. And then after Aquarius is Pisces. Ashe. And then we're done with the reads. I'm going to timestamp and I'm going to get to some of the bookings that you guys booked. For those of you who booked August 20th, I'm going to start working on y'all readings. So exciting, exciting. My bird's going off. She just saw me walk to the door and come back. So she's like, I want attention. Why are you still working? So I got to get to her as well. You might hear her yelling in the back. Sorry, you guys. What do we have for my air sign Aquarius? What do we have here for my air signs? AKA water signs. Because we all know you an air sign, water sign, Baddie. Hi, Carolina. Thank you for being here. Shay, Bernadette. She ready. We be vibing. All right, let's lock into the message. What do we have here for my Aquarius? Let's say. What do we have here for my Aquarius? What do we have here for my Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you for the gold coins, Icy. Shay, thank you. Aquarius, we got the coffin card coming out. And the coffin card says bad investment, financial challenges, savings, office work, night shift, job ending. Okay. Then the bottom, we have here financial commitments, long-term investment, partnership, work together, fulfilling career. I ain't mad at it. Death and rebirth. Endings and new beginnings. That's what basically this is. You know? Spirit is saying that there's a cycle of like bad investment or no money or something about your financial tightness or saving all the time, paycheck to paycheck type energy, or just working, taking extra shifts or working the night shift. There's some type of wrapping up that's happening with that chapter of your life or that cycle that you stayed in when it comes to tight money. You could have just ended something recently, whether it's in your personal or professional life, and now your financial commitments are more of like the highlight, or you know exactly where you're going. There's long-term investment here. Working together. You could be working together alongside somebody to make money in your life. So this could be a business partnership or a romance here with the rings here. We have 2 rings, so you could be in contract to a relationship romantically, and y'all are a power couple or have businesses that y'all run together. Or you could have individual businesses that you run individually on your own, but you put your money together. There's financial commitment here. For some of you guys, it's just a contract, like a new commitment to your money with a new workplace or opportunity or a new contract coming in for you to have a long-term fulfilling career. What's the spirit animal to this? Observation. We have the owl. We got this earlier, I believe, in Taurus or Gemini's read. So check out those readings if you feel like those will resonate. But it says you are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motive. You need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. So it seems like you had to end something based off of what you observed that you felt like you was in an alignment to, or it was lying to you. And bottom of the deck is the dog card. It says loyalty, and that goes with this ring energy. And it says here, you may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This reminder that loyalty exists and that you must not settle for anything less. You just make better than. So Spirit is saying, you could be loyal to yourself, okay? Like if there's any issues, you guys, I think I just touched the cord by accident. But we have the dog card here, and it says you deserve better than mixed signals. You might have been feeling like you've been getting mixed signals from a workplace environment, or you've been getting mixed signals from a relationship that was taking your time, energy, and coin away from your job and your money, and you're focused on your own endeavors career-wise. For some of you guys, it could be any way, shape, or form anything else, but it seems like something was like siphoning your judgment, like trying to cloud your judgment. I wouldn't even say siphoning, just trying to cloud your judgment, okay? So it's giving smoke and mirrors, like something was trying to like get in the way between you and your goals, you and your money. It seems like now there's a loyal commitments coming in. So it seems like you got rid of something. As soon as you observed it, you got rid of it. Or you removed yourself from it. It could be a person, an environment, or a situation that was not getting you to focus on your money or your career. It was distracting. It was distracting or pulling away from you, Aquarius. So it feels like there's no longer any mixed signals here. It feels like you're getting better than just mixed signals now. You might have even been taking like a little bit more responsibility than others. If this has to do with the workplace, you might have been taking more responsibility than others in a workplace environment setting. And Spirit is saying here, you might have said something to an employer or a higher up to let them know, hey, this isn't fair. I need people to be doing their fair share of work because I can't do everything. And if I am going to do everything and have these extra responsibilities, then I need to get paid more. So it's like about you speaking up about yourself and then seeing what happens, seeing if there is a financial long-term investment or commitment there that a workplace environment is going to make to you to pay you more if they need you to take on extra responsibilities. But if they're not, then it's about you realizing like, oh, well, then I'm not going to settle for less. If they're going to keep me here doing all this shit and they're not going to pay me anything, I'm not going to do this to myself. I'm not going to overwork myself and run myself through the ground and through the grave because they just want to get, they took a whole, I gave them an inch and they took a whole 9 miles. Like it's giving like, you know what I mean? Like we're not going to do that. So you guys might be moving on to something better if that's the case, because you may be feeling like a workplace doesn't value you. I feel like the messages today in the career reading are repeating. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like Aquarius, you got this message. Sag, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, like all you guys got this message. Like the second half of the live stream all started getting the same message. So you may want to cross watch for those placements, like from Leo all the way through Pisces. There might be something here where you guys are possibly cross-watching for other zodiac sign placements and it's resonating in different ways. The same thing, but different ways. Yeah, but you may be feeling like you're living in smoke and mirrors when it comes to your career, finances, your relationship to money. Get some more information on this observation and coffin card, Spirit. Mature person in reverse. Yeah, it's giving for some of you guys, you're ending a connection closest to you in your personal life, or you're ending some type of position at a workplace. You could be moving on from an employer. You feel like there was smoke and mirrors there. Like they said one thing, but they did another. Or they gave you like false promises. Like you deserve better than these mixed signals. So you were loyal to yourself and you said, I'm going to go over here instead of staying there. And so that's what I get, like a death and rebirth process. Scorpio kind of got this energy too. If you have Scorpio in your chart and you want to cross watch for Scorpio. Aquarius, you could do that to get more messages. Yeah, because you weren't being valued. High honors in reverse. You said, I'm not being valued here, so I need to take the information that I'm getting and make solid decisions. I need to use my discernment because I'm gonna end up being run into the grave. Night shift energy. Yeah, I'm gonna be run into the grave. It literally says job ending. So for some of you guys, it is that, like literally. But it could be whatever it is for you. Something ending in order for you to focus on your new beginnings or the next chapter of your career life. Because it was distracted. Yeah, the path closed when you were in pathway in reverse. You weren't able to attract opportunities because opportunities can't come to you in old environments. You have to change your environment sometimes in order to have new experiences. So that's what you're getting here. What else do we have here, Spirit? Expectations. You're expecting commitments. Your wish fulfillment here is to have a commitment, financial commitment, long-term investments. If you end something and move forward, you are going to get that. A fulfilling career is going to happen for you because you valued yourself enough to know that, hey, I don't have to be here if I don't want to. I can leave. Yeah, and as soon as you did that, it puts you in main character energy and you're able to grow. So there's growth here. Child card energy representing growth, evolution, success, next chapter, next phase, all that good stuff, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. And it puts you in main character energy. You've got the main character here, whether you're he, she, or they. This is you, a representation of you. Hard work paying off, or deciding not to do all this work here, but instead over here, because you know it pays more. There's a contract, there's a fulfillment to it. This is contract here twice. You see the rings, and now we have the marriage card. This is talking about this direction that you're going in next leads to a commitment long term. Something that actually values your existence in the workplace. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting here with these cards. For some of you guys, it's a new relationship as well, if it was more personal to you as to what you needed to end. But it's going to be for either way. However you slice it, dice it, flip it, reverse it, this is going to be your message. So Aquarius, this is your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. With that being said, let's get into my Pisces. Last reading of the day. And as we do get into Pisces reading, it is an angel number 123. So that speaks of acceleration and growth. Okay, that speaks of acceleration and growth. I can't wait to see what that means for you with the cards that come out. But let me clear out the spread and cross out Aquarius. We're moving on to Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe, ashe. What do we have here for my Pisces gang? When it comes to career, finances, their relationship to money, everything they need to know about their money, honey. Period. Carolina, you said it resonates. That's beautiful. I'm so glad that resonates with you. I don't even be knowing if it resonates or not. I just be doing the messages. So you guys leaving that confirmation in the chat is like, oh, okay, it resonates. Bet. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can get to resonate. You've been waiting on your Pisces sign, Lisa? Well, we're here right now. Thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate you. Let's lock in to Pisces. Where's my koi fish at? Drop your koi fish down in the chat. Let me know your Pisces water sign in the chat. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, and book a personal if you need one. The links are in the description box below on how to book a personal reading with me, as well as they are half off. So definitely book before they're sold out. Speaking of book, we got the book card. Ain't that funny how that works? Pisces energy. You got the book as your first card out. And it says here, paperwork, contract, learning as you go. You could be writing a book or writing some things down, maybe plans or scheduling something. You could be taking a class, getting some type of education online or in person. And we also have law, something to do with justice or something just in your favor. The book card always gives me that prophecy vibe. Like you might have had a dream or a vision or like an intuitive download that kind of like guides you to make the next step towards a particular contract or a commitment. You could be learning information as you go here with the type of downloads, information that you get when you think about your life, when you reflect on how far you came and where you want to go next. I feel like for some of you Pisces, you already reached a level of success and you might be like, okay, so what's next? So I feel like for some of you, that's where you're at. Things coming back into the balance for you. Something about a staircase is significant. I don't know if you go to work and you take the stairs, or if this is talking about your mindset, like you're ascending mentally, emotionally, and on spiritual gift level. For some of you guys, you could be in the spiritual community or do something spiritually for yourself. If it's not for the community, maybe you just like on a spiritual journey here. It's keeping you in alignment to the things you want financially and in material ways connected to you. We have here the whale, communication. It says you are being encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. So for some of you guys, you're learning how to communicate better. For some of you Pisces, you struggle with that, or people with Pisces placements. If you have certain Pisces placements, it could get you to struggle with communication. It can get you to like hold back or shut down or keep things inside of you, because the way you feel it makes more sense than what you could put in words to describe it. Like if you were to describe it, it wouldn't come out the way exactly you feel it. So a lot of you may not speak on things because you feel it so deeply and you don't know how to articulate it in a way where you feel like it's going to describe how you're feeling or describe what you're thinking or describe what you exactly want. For some of you guys, you feel like you've been misunderstood because you've tried before, but you feel like people misunderstand you. So for those of you with Pisces sun signs or Pisces placements, there could be something in your chart that makes you feel this way. But you're learning to do this communication a little bit better in your workplace environments or even in your personal life. Maybe you're practicing with people in and around you how to communicate better to get to where you want to go. So you're learning as you go. That's a good sign. That has a lot to do with your money. So this is everything you need to know about your money. Your money is tied to communication and learning as you go. Based off of how you are vulnerable. Your vulnerability is power. I think for some of you guys, you think that your emotional or your vulnerability is a weakness or a flaw, but your vulnerability is your power. Your ability to feel is your power. You just need to know how to communicate your feelings a little bit better so that other people can understand how you feel, because they may misunderstand you because you're not really articulating it or describing it in the exact way that you feel. You may find that you stutter or you take a long time to figure it out. So that's what I'm seeing here. Bottom of the deck is the treasure card. It says here, worry-free finances, money in reserve, excess, executive sales, planning, and hidden talent. So we have here this energy of the treasure. And I feel like that's exactly where you want to be. That's your long-term goal. But in order to get there, it's going to take you to communicate or practice to communicate exactly what you want, because closed mouths don't get fed. So for some of you, you may want to move up in the workplace, or you may want to move up in life just in general. And Spirit is saying here, the only way you're going to do that is to be able to communicate how you feel, or your ideas, or your creativity, whatever it is. Communication, throat chakra energy. For some of you Pisces, you've crafted this to the point where you're able to communicate smoothly, but now it's about picking what it is that you want to do, what contract or commitment that you want to sign, right? Not literal contract or commitment, but it's like your commitment to a particular dream or goal. It's like you are energetically signing up to be like committed to that for a while, and to be like, that's what I want. That's what I want. Maybe you're having a hard time, as I'm stuttering, throat chakra energy. Throat chakra could be blocked. But you may be having a hard time trying to decide what it is that you want next, or what it is that you want to learn to get to where you want to go, which is this treasure, this worry-free finances. It may require you to write down plans. Make a practical plan to get to where you want to go. What's in the near future for Pisces? Everything they need to know about their money besides all this coming out, Spirit. What is in the near future for my Pisces or Pisces placements here? Yeah. Your concerns in the reversed. You're no longer concerned about what's ahead or your future, the prophecy, what you foresaw for yourself or what you visualize as far as a goal. Wow. Bottom of the deck is decision card before I shuffle it. Yeah, you're no longer concerned with a decision. It seems like you make a decision at some point to go towards this path or commitment, being committed to something that you want or somebody, because it does say loved ones. We have here, yeah, mature energy coming through. You're becoming more emotionally mature or learning how to communicate exactly what you want. This could involve travel or gaining more knowledge. The book's here. The globe is here. It could be talking about travel or knowledge that you're gaining, enlightenment that you're gaining. You could be studying something, a career. You could be still in school, trying to decide what your first job out of college is going to be, or where you want to work, or what you want to do with your degree. But yeah, you're about to have something unexpected come through. It's your unexpected income. So yeah, you do have something coming up that is prosperous, but it requires your communication. So what you need to know about your money is that if you communicate clearly, you're going to get to where you want to go. And communication could be in writing or saying it verbally. So learning to communicate a little bit more detailed, or maybe communicating more consistently, or maybe believing, maybe it's your own communication, your own self-talk, like believing in that you can actually do something. Because for some of you guys it's that. But bottom of the deck we have marriage card. So there is a commitment here. That's why I was saying contract, commitments. Your commitment to something is going to lead you to a contract. Okay, this could be a partnership, romantically or business, that's going to create more money for you. But you're learning how to communicate better in order to have this level of success and money here popping up for you. For some of you guys, it's about dropping your ego or pride and being open to learning, or being open to constructive criticism in the workplace or in your personal life. Maybe it's your personal life affecting your professional life. I don't know. But it seems like nothing's going to concern you. You're going to be able to get refocused or level up in the workplace because of this adjustment that's being made. What's the tea leaf cards have to say? Oh, look at that. Barely shuffled and so much came out. A successful outcome to your problem is guaranteed. A period of ill health and depression. You might have, what is that called? Monitoring spirits. People around you who in the past maybe have been clocking your own success. And it could have put you into a state of like depression or sadness or feeling down. They're no longer relevant because your money is coming in. Money, property or inheritance, windfall, career success, contract, commitments. These things are coming in for you for your highest good. We have here carriage, a journey either physically or mentally. It seems like will leave you wiser and more prosperous at the end. So that's what this communication is about. Communicating clearly to make movement into receiving a successful outcome to your problem. So any type of negative energy that you were giving yourself or that was sent to you, it seems like it all becomes obsolete or something of the past or irrelevant. And I don't even feel like this is currently happening. I feel like this is of the past already. So it's like, this is almost like you're reflecting on the times that you were sad or lonely or depressed or affected by maybe what someone else said or someone else was watching you try to create or do or build. And it made you feel mousy, like you couldn't speak up for yourself. But that's no longer going to be a factor because you are the key. Your key to success is connected to communication. The courage to speak up on what doesn't serve you in order to make movement, carriage, moving towards your boats, towards your ships coming in, moving towards your end-all be-all goal. Worry-free finances here. For some of you, it could be financial freedom, but for others of you, it's just worry-free finances. It's just money that just keeps flowing in the same pattern, in the same amount, in the amount that you want it to consistently every month or every year. And because of that, you don't really have to worry. This is worry-free. Like, your finances are worry-free. You're like, oh, I don't have any money struggles because money, I know what kind of money is going to come in every month or every year. I'm not worried about not having nothing come through. So that's what I see here. This is going to be for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Hopefully this gave you some type of clarity, advice, and guidance when it comes to your career, your finances, your relationship to money. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can. The link is in the description box below. There are half off readings today. So go check it out. And with that being said, I will see you guys in tonight's live stream at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the love readings, okay? For those of you looking for love and relationship messages, I do offer that on my platform, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can get that notification when I'm live streaming tonight's love reading or any other love reading that I do in the future. With that said, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to timestamp this video. I'm going to get to my birdies. I'm going to eat something. And then I'm going to do booked readings and then come back for the live stream. So I got a lot going on. So I'm going to get off this platform and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Best of abundance to you. And